Welcome back, everyone. We're back in Revachol. Finally. It's been, almost like a month now, I think. Hi, Zenith. It's been almost like a month now since we last played this game, which is wild because, like I was talking about the last time we played, this game fucking has me by the balls, and yet it's been way too long since we've last played it. So we're back, finally. Oh my god, I'm so ready to get into this. We've got a lot to try to cover today and not a lot of time to do it. I've only got about three and a half hours today, so we're gonna try to make the time count as much as I can. So last time, oh my god, it's been so long I don't even really remember. Last time we had twist after twist after twist after twist. The story went like 3 different ways. Stop smoking women. Hey Tur, welcome to the stream. It's been a minute since I've seen you. She needs to smoke. Honestly, she needs to smoke. She's been through a lot. So we found, hey Nostalgia, so we found out how the guy died, and we found out that he was definitely sniped, assassinated, something. Pretty sure we don't know exactly. Is No Man's Sky worth the monies? I think so. I think it's a very good game. For me, I get bored because like it's a sandbox game, so it's a sandbox exploration game, so I get bored too quickly with it because there's not a lot of like direction for me. I really need like definite direction. But it's a very good game and it keeps getting updates, so like I'd say it's worth it. Hi kitty cat. So yeah, god. So we found out who the guy was that got killed. We know that he was shot, which we already knew because we found the bullet hole in the corpse. And we know that he was shot through this window while he was having sex with this woman here. So she has trauma. She was also like a corporate spy or something. We found out that everyone's been lying to us because she's been trying to hide it because she doesn't want people to come after her because she was a corporate spy. Shit got wild. So, we kind of ended off with 4 potential points of murder. The first one being a specific person that we've not met yet potentially coming up here and just shooting point blank through the window, which I ruled out pretty much immediately because she would have heard the gunshot and she said she didn't hear the gunshot. But we also have 3 other, I have a map. We also have 3 other potential choices. There's a lighthouse somewhere around here that could have been like where he was shot from. There was a place over here. If I open up like my quests, hold on. How do I do that? Tasks. Right. Ooh, right. I could go check out the buoy that she stashed her ID and stuff on. Make Titus give up Ruby's location. Yeah, Ruby was one of the potential murderers. Get yourself organized. Oh, right. The building communism. I forgot about that. Maybells. Okay. Find the working class husband. Find the murder weapon. I still need to find the murder weapon. I don't know where that is. I'm actually working on the armor pieces. Am I able to, because I have like the boardwalk, the island, and then Land's End. So these are like the places, but I had like this really cool map thing that had come up. I don't think I can pull that up anymore, unfortunately. Oh well. So we're just gonna get going. We are going to get going because I want to head up north to the northern part of the map and see what's going on up there because we haven't actually gone up there yet. And whoops,
shapes.
Already did all that. Okay. Let me go down the stairs. There we go. Oh, hey, Nani. So to stream the game you've been waiting for on the day you're in borderline comatose state. Ah, damn. Sorry, bad timing. But welcome to the stream for now, I guess. So yeah, you never took an interest in No Man's Sky, but you saw new updates that look so good. It is really good. Like, I'll go through phases, right? Where I'll play it for a little bit, and then I'll get distracted by something else. Because like there's another game or something that I want to play instead that has like more direction. But if you enjoy exploring, flying around space, just kind of doing stuff for the hell of it, it's a very good game. And they just keep adding more stuff. It's wild. Who is this? Did I ever talk to this guy? No. Well, he's got nothing to say. That is actually not a way I can go. So we're gonna head up north. Well, I want to hit the church. I want to hit the lighthouse. I want to hit the boardwalk. I want to investigate these places that he could have been shot from. There's these 2 guys. I wonder if there's anything I can do with them later, but we already exhausted all of our stuff with that. Can I open up this? Because this drawbridge is still up. It's like the water gate's closed now. I don't remember, or the water lock or whatever the hell it's called. Oh,
it.
Just looked at an RTX 3060 versus 3060 Ti, and the Ti average plus 20 FPS than. Oh, nice. I'm surprised too. I guess just faster, less VRAM is better in some cases. I definitely need the extra VRAM for the shit that I do, like with editing and stuff. But yeah, I think I can fast travel if I want to. Right, we turned Harry into a naked mole rat. We did? I mean, I think he looks pretty dapper with the trench coat and everything. How do I open up? I don't. It's been so long. It's been too long. I don't remember where anything is. I go this way. Ah, right. Okay, over here. Because I want to see if I can close like the drawbridge or anything. Right. I can't go through the gate or anything like that. It's just latched. Okay. Because he doesn't have a beard anymore. Right. Yeah, we shaved off the chops because I was like, oh, that maybe he'll look better if I do that. Turns out, no. He just he does not look any better. Oh, there's his car. Rip the car. Whoa, oh, oh, what was that? 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 Chat, you saw that too, right? There's a little blue bubble popped up there. Is it gone? Did I miss it? Ah, there it is. There it is.
This is it. The scene of the party. The fire pit. Cigarettes and empty bottles all evidence it.
So this is where he became Tequila Sunset, I guess. Ever finished Saints? No, I didn't. For one,
they were here a while. Judging from all the bottles, the sunken motor carriage provided them a focal point, like a goose ice sculpture or a chocolate fountain.
So yeah, no, I never finished Saints and Sinners. For one, I got too scared because I'm a baby. And for two, I really don't like how it looks in like spectator mode because the spectator cam just sucks in that game. And I have a weird obsession with making things look good, even if I'm too lazy to actually do that. So it's like, it doesn't look good. And also I'm a baby, so I never finished it. I played it once on stream and then just like never touched it again. I don't even think I have it installed anymore. Also, the game annoyed me. The way that the guns work drives me crazy, and I do not like weapon durability in games. So, you know. All right. Hey, Cam, looks like we had a couple party goers here. This is where, I believe this is where he had like his little party with the drunks after he crashed his car. Soap and skin. Soap and skin. Yeah, that's called taking a shower. Zenith, please. Please, girly. She's so needy. She gets so much attention, but she's sitting here on my lap. She's just rubbing against my arm. She will not leave me alone. Okay. Looks like they had a great time laughing here. This is some kind of theater to them. A circus production by a great clown. Was this against the law on the ice like this? It was probably a public danger.
No. Let's keep moving, detective.
Somehow, he doesn't want to dwell on it.
Okay. Ever look at Arizona Sunshine? I did, but wasn't it like... Didn't they come out with a sequel? Because I was gonna play Arizona Sunshine, and then everyone was like, yeah, no, it actually kind of sucks as a game. So I was just like, I'm not gonna waste my time. But they came out with a sequel recently, didn't they? That would make it not as bad. Or the sequel was like better or something. I don't know. I haven't dusted off my headset in so long. I need to. I want to check out Clone Drone and the Hyperdrome on Steam, because that came out like at the end of last year, and I want to take a look at that because apparently that's very, very fun. All right, so how do I get up towards, I guess up this way? Because there's like the dead river, like the dry river and stuff. There's a big egg. I want to find this giant cracked egg. I don't even know where this is. It tells me that I'm right next to it, but I want to actually see if I can find the damn thing. That's a big boot print. Here we go. Concrete. Ooh, what are you? Someone must have worked hard to smash the plastic dome. Is this another goddamn broken phone?
A metal payphone under a yellow plastic dome. You could use it to call
It's not
someone,
broken.
unless you're out of change.
What did I need a phone for? I do not remember what I needed a phone for.
You hear the tone. The machine is inoperable.
Okay, nothing. Okay, put in 10 cents and dial a random number. Let's see if this gets me anything.
Calling. Still calling. This feels wrong. Should you be doing this? End of tone. Someone picks up.
The voice is female and sounds about 100 years old. Okay, okay, there's a remaster to the first game that released a couple months ago, and the second game is very good and very linear compared to Saints and Sinners. I'm gonna have to look it up then, because I think linearity is a big help for VR games. Because I think people, when they make like broader, more sandboxy VR games, they get a little bit too focused on like the potential arcade aspect, and then I just get bored. I might be. What's Pierre like?
So nice of you to find the time to call me. It gets so lonely. Even the animals have died.
Yeah, that's not good.
Are you sure you're Pierre? Your voice, it's different. There. Chrysanthemum.
Her voice is drowned in white noise. Sounds like waves washing a beach, growing in volume until the call suddenly disconnects.
Did she just get taken by the fucking
You
pail?
get a sinking feeling. It makes you look if Lieutenant Kitsuragi overheard you. To your relief, he did not.
Is this a different number? Hold on. 00551179112. Is that a different number? That is a different number. I'm just gonna keep putting money in. Here we go. Yeah, exactly. Boneworks is a very good combination of linear and a little bit of sandbox. And also it's just all around a very good like physics game. God, I wish more games would be like Boneworks. Ugh.
Still calling.
That game genuinely ruined my perception of VR, because I want every game to be as well put together as that, and just they never are.
Someone with a masculine voice picks up.
Hello, Gerard speaking.
Hello.
Hello, Gerard. Technically speaking, you're electricity.
Why? Okay.
No, what you are is a surprise. Get his wife on the phone.
What? Okay. Okay, hold on. See, Gerard, what a douche name. Change it. Change your name. Is electricity there? Oh, electricity. God. I think Harry might be stupid. Technically speaking, your electricity. Is electricity there? God, he's dumb. Hey, Gerard, get your wife for me, will you?
Who is this?
I don't know what I'm doing here, but drama wants me to do this. I want to see where this goes. Doesn't matter, put her on. I don't like
Who
waiting.
the fuck do you think you are talking to me like that?
I'm the guy who's fucking your wife, Gerard. Now put her on before I lose my patience. I'm gonna blow up this man's
Tell me
marriage.
what's going on here? Bien, come here.
The sounds are muffled. You can make out two people, a man and a woman called Bien.
Uh-oh.
They're talking
I may have
to
just
each other
fucked something
in
up.
agitated voices. There's a shuffle of feet. Children, maybe.
Why did I just ruin this person's life?
Amid the howling in the wire, you make out a woman's voice with a thick Samaran accent. Gerard, this is a joke. Someone is making a joke.
No, it's not. I am fucking his wife.
Shouting.
No, my morale.
A man saying fuck several times. Then the crackle in the phone line gets violently louder, like the surf breaking.
Okay, that was a very bad thing for me to do. Stop it. I was just kidding. I'm not sleeping with your
Can't
wife.
make out a single word, just vague voices. One more, a child has joined. Something breaks or falls over. Footsteps approaching.
Well, if it isn't the actions the consequences of
Something
my
hits
actions.
the phone with a loud crack of plastic and microphone hiss. After that, you are left with the disconnect tone.
Huh.
What the hell are you doing?
Okay, let's be real though. If one phone call from a random person was able to blow up a marriage like that, that shit was on the rocks already. But the fact that I was the catalyst for that makes me not feel great. I was just having a bit of fun. You're right, Kim. This went wrong. I shouldn't have done
Right,
this.
You shouldn't have.
Yeah.
Accepts your apology.
Thank you,
Let's
Kim.
just go.
Oh my
I've had
god.
enough of this phone booth.
Domestic violence hotline, except we're the instigators. I'm doing the opposite. Well, when you think about it, I'm doing exactly what cops do. I'm outsourcing. I'm doing the typical cop thing, except this time I'm outsourcing the domestic violence to somebody else. What is this? Can I have this?
Someone has left an unidentifiable article of clothing on this railing. It smells really bad.
It's not unidentifiable. It looks like a rag. Touch
The
it.
cloth, if you can still call it that, makes a soft crunching sound as you thrust your finger into it.
It's a cum rag. Take a
It's
closer look.
streaked with dried seagull shit
Oh.
and tangled with pieces of seaweed.
Oh
A
yeah.
dangling arm
Just
suggests
left your
that
jacket there.
might
Hey,
be a
Damien
jacket
Pines, welcome to
beneath
the
crust
stream.
of filth.
Dude, if that's your jacket, you need to A, pick it up, and B, take it to a tailor, because that is fucked up, man. And like, crust of
It
filth.
seems likely that it was left in the
Someone
surf
used your
until
jacket as a
someone
cum rag,
laid it
dude.
out on this fence to dry out. Unfortunately, that just seems to have stiffened it into a shapeless mass.
Can I have
Please
it?
tell me you're not taking that with you.
Hold on, wait, why not?
It's a
I want
brand
it.
crusted jacket, and you're already carrying around enough as it is.
Okay, so take some of my stuff. I have inventory space. Hell yeah! I can have it. Let's see, what does this give me? No, wait, where is it? Filthy jacket. Where the fuck is it? Huh? Am I blind or? Oh, it went into the interact.
As
It
you
went into
hold
the
it in your
interacts?
hands, it makes an uncomfortable crunching sound.
Huh. How did this jacket get so
It's a
disgusting?
sordid, filthy tale.
I didn't even
you
think
sure
I'd be
you
able to
can
pick it
stomach
up. I just clicked on it again because maybe. But yeah, looks like I can. Okay, I'm gonna think about it.
Occurs to you
Is this gonna give me a
that you're not
thought?
Even holding the jacket itself, but rather the thick crust of jetsam and seagull
Ugh.
shit that ensconces it.
It's a good thing I'm wearing gloves.
It smells like a dead sea creature, tangled in grey strands of seaweed.
The best kind of
It
sea
must have
creature.
spent quite some time in the water before the tide deposited it ashore.
Okay, but what's the crust made of? The game already told me that it's made of seagull shit and other stuff, but I feel like there's something else in there.
Somehow, it was carried or dragged to the boardwalk. If not by human hands, then perhaps the
Watch
feral
this.
dogs that prowl the beaches at night.
Watch this give me a hint to whoever committed the
The
murder.
faint impressions of many footprints are also present, though it's impossible to tell what kind or how many. Suffice to say, the jacket spent some time on the ground before someone draped it over the railing.
That makes sense, but why'd they put it on the... What happened once someone put it on the
Crust
railing?
is hard. This jacket spent at least a day baking in the sun. Who knows what happened to it then?
Hardy Boys? Well, we already found out that the Hardy Boys didn't commit the murder. I'm past the point. So I'm past the point where we've kind of cracked open the fact that the Hardy Boys didn't do it, and the guy was shot by an unknown assailant while he was having some fun times with Claudia. So I don't know. All right, I'm just gonna pretend I didn't think
It's
about
too
any of this.
late. You've
Ow.
already thought about it.
Uh-oh.
And now your hands are covered in muck.
No, my gloves are covered in muck. Game. I'm wearing gloves. You flick your hands, or maybe if I wipe my hands on my pants. Morale critical. What?
No,
Ugh.
those will just be on your pants. This is a disaster. You'll never get the smell out.
That's so fucking funny. I could get myself to the point of losing my mind by just thinking of getting gunk on my pants. All right, so that's it. I was really hoping I could put it on because that would be really funny, but no, clothes are gonna get gunked up. I mean, if I remember correctly, I think I shoved my hand in something else after I got the gloves, but I can't remember. A makeshift roof. Vagrants have tried to make the boardwalk habitable. That tarp will keep out neither rain nor snow nor wind. You might as well just get rid of the fucking tarp then. Jesus Christ. Money! Gimme. Yeah, 62 cents. I have made profit this day. I have made profit. I've spent 20 cents and I've gotten 62 back. Why am I now? Oh, right, because I accidentally clicked caps lock. A big wine canister. It's open and empty. Moonshine probably smells like tasty fermentation. Oh, well, damn. Too bad I'm going. Holy shit,
smell.
so many things.
It's awful and familiar.
What is it?
Don't you recognize it? That hideous pungency. That faintly cloying sweetness. Only death smells like that.
Jacket. It's the jacket. It all comes back to the
Something
jacket.
cold wakes in the pit of your stomach. Fear.
No, that's just the burrito
It
I had
is
for breakfast.
death. It must be.
I'm about to stumble across another body. Heads up, Lieutenant. Something's not right
The
here.
lieutenant has already brought a handkerchief
Ah,
to his nose.
he's always got to upstage me, right? I mentioned there's something wrong, and he's already got it covered. I'm just kidding. I love you, Kim. You can never do anything wrong. Careful there. The floorboards look rotten and weak. Did somebody say walk over the floorboards? Oh. Guess not. Okay. It said rotten and weak. Hello, are you alive?
A man lies on
Oh.
the boardwalk, his limbs bent and neck turned
Corpse.
at
He's
an
dead.
unnatural angle. Right next to him
Wait.
is an empty bottle of spirits.
Working
In his
class
cramped
corpse?
hand, a chewing gum wrapper.
Is this the working class husband? Is he fucking dead?
The smell is not as bad as a 2-week-old corpse, but it's definitely heading there.
Look at that. Mr. Harrier Dubois has got one hell of an intuition on him. We see a woman. We're immediately like, hey, is your husband missing? And then she's like, nah, he's not missing. Next day, yeah, he's probably missing. Look at that. He's fucking dead. He was missing the whole time. Oh, I'm a genius. Harry's a genius. Fucking 1,000 IQ right there. You know, Kim's at least 10 steps ahead. Hells yeah, he is. The lieutenant squats next to the corpse and examines his face. 2 bulging eyes stare back at him, void of any signs of life.
Humidity is faintly pronounced.
Now I have to tell his
Whoever
wife, though,
this is
eh,
has been dead for 2
I'll make
days.
Kim do it.
No longer. We need to investigate.
Absolutely.
Over the dead body. This is your job.
Ugh.
Steal
This is
yourself.
more than I bargained for. I came here to investigate
Calm
one
down.
dead body.
Careful.
Now I like...
Just another day.
Now I gotta find
Just
my
another
gun.
dead body.
I gotta investigate this dead body. I gotta build communism. I gotta figure out, like, how to make some money. Oh, dude, there's so much. All I wanted to do was solve a crime. Go up towards the I told you so. That'll give you empathy points. Yeah, my, my 4 empathy. Wait, I have 4 empathy? Holy shit, when did I get so much empathy? I also have so many skill points. Oh, let's put another point in empathy. Let's put a point in volition. And now I'm out of skill points. Oh, there we go. Yeah, just hit on her instantly too. It's like, hey, so you're single now, I guess, right? Okay, study the man's
He's wearing
clothes.
mud-caked boots, beige trousers, and an old brown leather jacket with a bright blue lining. There are traces of kebab sauce on his chest.
I need to taste the sauce. I need to figure out where he got the kebab. It could have been poisoned.
Leather jacket with a bolt of blue.
Oh, yep.
Oh, no. This sounds terribly.
That
human.
confirms it's him.
You find some sunflower seeds and a rain-soaked library card folded into 2. His jacket feels sodden and heavy under your hand.
Can I take his jacket?
Good. We should take a look at that library card after this is done.
Okay, study the man
has
himself.
fallen through a crack in the boardwalk and hit his head against the metal bench. Coagulated blood covers his black hair. One of his feet is still dangling through the hole.
Well, case closed. He fell through the board and hit his head. No murder here, just accidental death. Unless he did it on purpose. Unless it was a suicide. Maybe it was a suicide. Where him? I'm not opposed to it. I think Kim would be opposed to that. I don't think Kim would like it if I wore him. But I'll consider it.
A bad fall.
I need a knife, though.
It might have been dark outside. This place is a minefield in the dark.
I think he did it on purpose.
When damp, these boards are really slippery.
Ed Gein?
Even a
Who the hell's
sober
Ed
man can lose their
Gein?
balance here.
Consude and walk up to his husband, his wife. Yeah, oh my god. It'd be like the beginning of Men in Black. Just take his skin and
His
pretend to be
expression is
him.
dull, like the sea behind him. Drops of water shining on his mustache. His eyes, empty and wide, look frightening in their frozen gaze. Height, 170 to 175 centimeters. Curly hair, stout build. Age, approximately 50 to 60 years.
You know, this is hitting a little bit too close to home right now. The fact that this guy fell and died. I almost did that this week. I had to stay in a hotel for work over this last week because of the winter storm in my area, and the shower drain was not exactly draining properly, and I fucking slipped and fell in the shower. And I I got lucky. I got fucking lucky. But I stood back up and I was like, oh shit, I could have just died right there. So this is hitting a little bit too close to
I
home.
was confused when he died. Confused and alone, most likely.
No, he's probably drunk as a
Overcome with the
skunk.
awful surprise of it all.
Yeah, see, that's the thing, is that you fall and it's like, uh-oh, is this it? And then for him, it was it.
There's some dried blood on the metal bench, right where the corpse's head rests.
I wonder where that came
Floorboards
from.
are rotten and slippery wet around the hole. An empty bottle lies nearby. A chewing gum wrapper is clutched in his fist.
It's a clue.
Be very, very careful where you step here.
Kim, save me.
Bullets screech under the weight of the
How it
T500
feels to chew
ceramic
five gum.
scimitar.
Hello, M.
It's a
The
good
letter
thing
M.
there's
Welcome to
sunlight,
the stream.
'cause it's hard to determine whether
How
it
it
was
chews
the
to
dead
gum
man's
five
weight
feels.
that caused the boardwalk to break. It definitely looks fragile.
Huh. Interesting. So did having the boots just save my life? Why am I having near-death experiences like in Grandpa at Nurse? You know, hey, how dare you? It's not because I'm old or unbalanced. It's because the floor of the tub was slippery. The problem is that I knew it was slippery, right? Like, it was all my fault. I was just like, oh, I'm built different. I'm not gonna fall. And then guess what happened? How long he's been there for? I mean, he couldn't have been here that long. It says that he's been rotten, so he hasn't been here for like 2 weeks. Like, at most, probably a week. I feel like he's been gone for like he's been here for a couple days, maybe. Because he's not like rotted. He's like enough to stink, but not enough that I usually shower without water. I mean, yeah, this man a fall risk basically. Yeah, what do you think this is? No, that's not. I said that to work. I said that to a coworker. She was like, "Yeah, you're a fall risk now." I was like, "No, that is the only time I've ever fallen in my life." Well, probably. There's a chance I've fallen before and I just don't remember it. Who knows? Ooh, something cracks
He
beneath
could
your
have
feet.
easily
Uh-oh.
disappeared into the sea through that hole, and you would have never found him.
So I'm wondering, like, if I was wearing a different set of shoes, because it specifically mentions the fact that I'm wearing these ceramic armor boots. So, like, if I wasn't wearing these, would I have fallen through and died? Huh. Your grandma has that fall risk bracelet? My grandma had that until she passed, but, you know. I feel like most old people end up with a fall risk thing. Because, like, you get old and your body gets fragile and you start to be, like, less stable and everything. See, I'm just mentally unstable. All right, examine the med's
A
head.
dried chunk of blood covers the hair at the back of his head. An open wound. It's sticky and cold to your touch.
All right, use your magic detective eyes. Figure out how long he's
This
been dead
is what
for.
killed him.
Yes.
I don't
we
see
already
any other
figured that
major
out.
Wounds, do you?
No, just just the one on the back
Seems
of
like
his
the
head.
head wound was fatal.
Yeah, head wounds
It's
are pretty
exactly
bad.
the shape of the bench.
Pretty bad. It goes off randomly with the slightest vibration though. Oh, you mean like an actual monitor bracelet? That's actually rad. If it's that sensitive though, that's less great, but could be useful. I mean, better to have it be oversensitive than not notice. The worst part, right? The worst part was after I got up and was like, holy shit, I could have died. It's like, if I had died, nobody would have known for a while. Like, I wouldn't have gone into work that night and they would have been like, what the fuck? He no call, no showed. Why isn't he here? But nobody, I failed to mention to anybody where I was staying. And like nobody would have known I was dead for a couple days. So, you know, it's good to know. It's good to know. It's also good that I didn't die. I have like a massive bruise on my back now, which sucks, but that's all that happened to me. So that's good. But whew, buddy, was that a hell of a wake-up call? Examine the bottle.
0.75
Here I am
liter
streaming
Tallula
again.
vodka with its cap missing. There's hardly anything left inside.
Oh damn! Give me some of that. Hardly anything. Hardly anything means doesn't mean
All
nothing.
around us.
Taking that. Yeah. Remember reading a story that happened near your childhood house one time. I was on the playground though. Oh my god! That reminds me. Holy shit! Yeah, I slipped in the shower and almost died over the weekend when I was staying in a hotel. Nostalgia. Yeah. But oh my god, that reminds me. When I was a kid, 5th grade, I remember this fucking vividly. My elementary school, they had put in like, it wasn't quite a seesaw. It was a weirdly designed one where it had a really high fulcrum, and it had like, it was like metal bars that went down, and there was these seats. So it was almost like swing seats, like for being a swing, but it was a seesaw. And me and a friend I don't remember, maybe don't next time. I'll do my best. I will do my best. See, it doesn't happen at my home shower because my home shower doesn't clog and it doesn't get slippery. And it was a skill issue. But okay, back to the story. So it was like this weird ass seesaw. And me and a friend got the stupid ass idea of like, oh, I'll sit on this seat and you jump onto the other one and launch me. So I launched off the fucking thing, landed really hard on my ass, fucked up my tailbone, and had to go to the emergency room. I don't remember after that if it was like a problem. I don't think I had to get surgery or anything, but that was a lot of pain. That was, oh my god, did that hurt. Skill issue, rolled low on dex, as I do every single day of my life. Examine the
Revachol
chewing gum
spearmint
reference.
chewing gum. Green leaves on the cover. The man's
So I guess that's
mouth
one
is
time that
half
I've fallen
agape
before
from
that
the
time.
terror of the
That wasn't
fall.
really a fall. It was more of a launch, and I fucked up the landing. Because I was trying to land on my feet, but I had screwed it up, and I just landed on my ass. Don't do that, by the way. Do not just land full force on your ass. You will fuck up your back. I wonder if that's caused problems for me. And then there was another time that I was dicking around with a friend in like middle school or something, and like I had tripped and I had hit my head really, really, really hard on like a vertical metal beam. And somehow I got away with that with no issues. I should have gone to the hospital after hitting my head that hard. It was like so bad. I had to like sit down for a few minutes because I was disoriented. I should have said something and gone to the hospital after that, but I didn't, and I didn't die. I'm still here, and that was like 10 years ago. So if I had any problems off of that, we've noticed. I'm hurt. Anyway, I'm gonna look in the mouth.
Blackness of death. Stench.
That's not a good time to drink
You
this
think
drink.
you see white chewing gum too?
I'm gonna take the gum.
Confirmed.
Please, please,
Nearly
please,
the whole
please,
pack
please.
is there, solidified on his lower rear teeth.
What? Did he choke to death on chewing gum and then trip?
He ate the whole pack, right? It's to
Oh.
cover the smell factor before going home. The worst thing is,
That makes sense. I've done that.
I've seen it before. Almost the same scenario. Even
Well, like
with
not
chewing gum.
exactly that.
It's always the same.
The entire boardwalk creaks in the wind as
Damn.
you take a step back.
I was really hoping I could take the gum. I wanted to take the gum. Who is this
Looks
man?
like one of the locals. He'd have to know this spot to come here. You don't just walk over here.
That's what I did. That's what I just walked over here. I'm not a local.
But that's just a lazy assumption. When
One
we
does
listen.
not simply walk onto the boardwalk.
A dead working class man with a bottle in his hand.
Yeah.
Don't deceive yourself. You know who this is.
I know who this is. It's the working class woman's missing husband, dead on the boardwalk. Does anyone else find it weird that I don't know her name? I still just refer to her as working class woman. I never asked her name. I never got the option to ask her name. Harry doesn't care about people. He wouldn't be good at building communism. Take the gum and eat it in his memory. That's what I wanted to do, but it didn't give me the
woman like
option.
the book stand?
Ugh, 0 out
Why
of
do
10,
you
worst
think it's her
RPG.
husband?
Because he's wearing the jacket that she told me he was wearing.
Because it's the most working class death you've ever seen.
That too, I guess. Not a local to anywhere, you're amnesiac. That's a good point. That is a damn good point. He is currently not a local to anywhere. And yet, he just walked his sorry ass up here, so, you know? Alright, this is the most working class way to go. Completely alienated and forgotten. Damn, so true. But this is actually how I know.
Blue lining?
Yep.
Well, he's definitely someone's husband.
So hey, Kim, I know what happened here. But just for reference, do you know what happened here?
Death by misadventure. He slipped and fell through the boardwalk. A truly
Buldak
unfortunate
noodles.
accident.
Ooh, that sounds good. I
If
don't know
it
what the hell
wouldn't have
Buldak
been for
noodles
that
are, but that
bench,
sounds good.
He'd be alive.
Not necessarily. Maybe he could have fallen through the thingy, you know? Someone should be held responsible for this broken boardwalk. It's dangerous. That's true.
They'll seal this place off after the news reaches the coalition officials. I doubt that they have enough resources to actually repair the boardwalk.
Oh, come on. It's just a few boards. What could it cost? $5?
Not that sealing it off
kidding,
would
lumber's
keep
fucking
anyone
expensive.
away. All it does is keep the city council's hands clean.
Do you think he was drunk? Asking the hard-hitting questions. Detective Harry or Dubois?
Oh, yes.
What about alcohol poisoning and liver failure?
Some symptoms of acute alcohol poisoning could have definitely played a role here. Severe confusion, respiratory depression, unpredictable behavior.
What he's saying is this guy was lit as
But I
fuck.
think that death arrived through head trauma, not liver failure.
True. Could it be related to the lynching? No.
No, I don't see
Death by
anything that
misadventure
points
sounds
in
like a
that
good horror
direction.
story name.
For now, let's treat this case as a simple, albeit
I gotta
sad
agree with you on that
accident,
one.
unrelated to the murder case.
Agreed. If this somehow
have to steal
converges
it.
later,
No, you can
Why
steal it
not?
first. Yeah,
but
that's
keep
good.
it simple for now.
Death by being a frat boy. Death by frat party. I'm sure that it's happened at least once. What about the
What
kebab?
about it? The deceased ate some kebab. It's probably from a nearby place, maybe in the box.
Can I get one?
Sometimes a kebab is just a kebab.
Sometimes the curtains are just blue. No, this is an anti sometimes the curtains are just blue channel.
It does seem to be a pretty straightforward misadventure.
That post has done
Although there's still a question of
irreparable.
identifying the body.
I can speak irreparable damage to literacy in general. What should we do with
From
him?
where I stand, I can see two options. We either take the case and follow the leads to identify the body on our own, or we report back to the station and leave this for our colleagues to
I mean, I know who this is. I know who this is. I just need to go. I need to go talk to the woman and be like, "Hey, I think I found your husband. Can you come identify the body?" And then case closed. Whatever. We found him. We should finish this. Yeah. Let's finish this.
We should first examine the library card you found.
Okay.
Then we can call the station from Mike and Emma. Let them know we are taking the case.
The curtains are never just blue. Exactly. If there's one thing that I actually like properly fully took away from my English courses in freshman and sophomore year was that everything means something. In a good piece of literature, everything means something. It's not always necessarily like the deepest thing possible. Everything means something. It's never just the curtains are just blue. We're professional case takers. Hell yeah, we are. We are the detectives. Coin operated viewer has been out of order for years. Damn, someone should fix that. Oh, I need to check the trash can. Hey, CK, welcome to the stream.
There's some tear, an empty cigarette package, and a crumpled kebab wrapper in the trash bin.
Here we go. Examine the
2
tear.
empty bottles of Tallulah vodka and a can of black potent porter.
Oh man.
All you find.
Holy shit. This guy was lit off his ass. 2 and most of a third bottle of vodka and whatever the hell potent porter is. That sounds like a whiskey.
No.
God
there's
damn.
more in there.
Oh shit. Even
11
more?
strawberry liquor, plus some Pilsner bottles too. Better not pick them up.
Holy
They
crap.
seem unhygienic.
And here I thought Harry was a drinker. This man is like professional drinker. Oh my god, it's just like with the levels of racists that we have in this game. We got the truck driver who's just like casual racist, and then we got Measurehead who's the advanced level racist. Harry is the casual alcoholic. This dude was the advanced level alcoholic. Damn.
Tragedy.
Motherfucker was competition ready. The lieutenant looks in the can, eyes watering from the sand. Do I have a gum wrapper in
Shakes his
inventory?
head
I'll
with
check after this
genuine
dialogue tree.
sadness.
Okay, examine the cigarette
Whoever
package.
tossed it here was a heavy smoker. The brand name reads Red Astra. Red Astra is the black market version of Astra cigarettes, known for their high tar content.
Oh yeah, man. I just love that
See
tar
traces of
content.
mayonnaise and ketchup on it, as well as a tomato wedge. The wrapper reads Shish Kebab Revachol.
mayonnaise and ketchup. That's like 2/3 of the way to a nice cane sauce.
It's no older than a day or two. No mold yet.
Shit, so he died like a day ago. Oh my god, oh my god, he died on day 3. I could have saved him oh my god, dude. If I was able to close the water lock on day 2, I could have found him and brought him back before he died. But because the water lock was open and I couldn't get over here, I couldn't find him. He fucking died while I was milling around the southern part of Martinaise.
It's hard to concentrate.
Oh, that sucks.
The sea air brings some relief.
Like, I couldn't have actually done anything about it because the first part of the game, because the first 2 days you are locked in that first area. So now you gotta figure out what trashed the water lock. I didn't even think about that. Could it have been sabotage? It could have been sabotage. All right, let's see if I got that. I got the folded library card. I did not get. I have a banged up fuel canister. I can sell that for $11? Hot damn. Okay, but I did get a folded library card.
The library card is folded into 2 and still slightly wet to the touch. The front side reads, Central Jamrock Public Library Card, issued to Billy Mejean, expires July 53.
Well, that's unfortunate because Billy Mejean is not my lover.
Billy
So.
is a unisex name. Could be the deceased or his family member.
I feel like it's probably the deceased. Let's look inside.
Whoever owns this card is an avid reader. You find a list of books
The
written
rain adds so
in
much
blue
to the
pencil.
scene. Dude, I love the
Radio
rain.
thriller. Stand a little less between me and the sun.
It's
The
great.
last one
Look
in
and
the
fly
list
with a Gucci
is
Sage.
The
Hell
Glinting
yeah.
Curve
Hell
by
yeah.
M. Theobald. A library stamp indicates that the book has been returned.
You got to remember, in an RPG, it is drip or drown. It is always
Most of
drip or
these
drown,
titles
regardless of the
seem to be
subject
in
matter.
The sci-fi genre. Some thrillers too.
Whoa. I just upgraded my morale. I have 3 charges now. Wait, I only had 2 a minute ago. Did this just change? Huh. More of a snow lover. Snow your area is very heavy. I just got a bunch of snow. I got my 1 bit of snow for the year. And now it is going to melt. Actually, no, there's supposed to be another... I should actually get snow next week. More snow. We'll see. Yeah. Which is why I was in a hotel for work, because I couldn't drive all the way to my job because the roads would be frozen.
If lost, please return the card to the library. Dial.
I have a phone number.
005
I can-
02 55211, or visit us at Moreau Street, 78, Jamrock.
Now I have a number to
Business
call
hours,
that isn't
900
random.
to 1800.
Yes. Fuck yeah, snow will stay here for a bit. Living on a mountain in the woods
We
tends to
should
keep
give
snow
them a
down.
call
Yeah.
from my kinema. See if we can learn anything about Billy Mejean.
There's a lot of snow like around my house that's not like on roads, and I'm not in like a suburban area. There's a lot of snow around that'll gonna stay for the next couple weeks or so. It'll slowly
Good
melt.
idea.
But
There was plenty
a lot
of
of like the
information here to
stuff
go
on the
by.
roads has been cleared out, and that's nice. I don't like driving on ice, but I do very much like the snow. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. It is drip or drown, baby. God, that shit looks good. And the boots and the gloves are overkill, but the boots I really like. I just like having all that extra. Although really there isn't really armor or anything. I talked about this the last time I played this, but I really appreciate how all of the action is done through dialogue. There's no skill-based fighting. There's no nothing like that. I don't even think I've actually gotten into a fight besides when I tried to punch Kuno, because that little kid was being a shithead. Hey, money. But it's really cool that everything is done in the dialogue itself. What's this? Why is this? Feels like you'd have to see something on a runway. That is the goal. The fuck is this? Hold on. Wait. Idea. Hey! I got a postcard. God, I'm so good at video games. Hell yeah. Boop. A coin-operated weighing machine hasn't been used in a decade. Can I break that open too? No. So. Vagrants have recently painted the tarp red. Water drips from it. Why would they paint it? I just found new glasses. I just found new glasses. They look not great. Oh. Oh, mamma mia. Okay, because these are +1 empathy, -1 logic. That's +2 encyclopedia. And the color of the frames matches the color of the jacket. Maybe to mark territory. Ooh, maybe that makes sense. So we get the Bloods hanging out here, apparently. The Bloods are canon to Disco Elysium. Can I get up here? Oh, come on. You could squeeze around that. You could squeeze around that. That's not actually blocking you. Okay, so we're at the boardwalk. This is one of the potential locations for the shooter to have been in. I'm surprised I'm not getting any pop-ups. Maybe, ooh, hold on. I haven't gone down over here yet. Here we go. Okay. Remember, press and hold right click, or I guess tab. Bars cover these long, dusty windows. What is this? Hey, a child! I wonder if I can punch him.
And Mikhail noticed the windows, especially with how there are no windows on the south side. This was to deal with.
A blonde man stands next to his son, pointing to the weather-worn ruins. He sees you approaching and smiles.
You officers, come to investigate the historic subtext of West Martinaise?
No.
I'm Tran Heilostam.
Okay.
You must be Kim Kitaragi, right?
Whoa, hey,
I was
Kim's
telling you
famous!
about this building. Not a lot of people realize the historic significance here. Very rich in hypertext.
Revachol radioactive blood gang. Love it. We're gonna
Nice
put
to
that
meet
down
you.
in the books. Hypertext, subtext, subtext. Oh, very rich in hypertext. Yeah, what the hell is
Yes,
hypertext?
hypertext. Young Carp and the collection of cultural hyperlinks.
Huh. What was that about the windows?
Oh, yes. So, Mikhail,
Why isn't there
they
any
had
on the
to deal
south
with
side?
monitor glare, especially in the summer. They still had
Oh.
vector monitors back then. That was 49 years ago. So they didn't have windows on the south wall.
Hey, Sand. What's up? How's it going? You and Kim know each other. Proceed.
No, I can't say that we've met before, but I've
Uh-huh.
heard of Kim, of course.
So Kim
Yeah,
is
say hi
famous.
to the officers.
I knew it. I knew there was something about that face. He's got the face of a movie star.
Mikhail's a little tired today. We spent all night trying to run Orbis on his radio computer. Have you heard of it? It's a programming language used in Grad. Quite tricky, but he wanted to play this Grad-made adventure program. We've been getting really into Worms lately.
Is Sen a mind reader? No, San's just here a lot and he knows my vocal patterns, apparently. Apparently he knows my vocal patterns at this point. Came on the cover of Vogue magazine. Oh, I'd love to see that. He
The
deserves a
line
place
speaks
there.
in the artificial cadence of a professor, or someone who's been on too
You've been
many
on the streams for
radio
long
shows.
enough. Exactly. Exactly. You just know my vocal patterns.
But I assume you're not here for giant worms when there are so many real things to see.
Oh, I
Just as
saw
was telling Mikhail
Dune.
before, this
Giant
is
worms
where
are
the
pretty
coalition
rad.
landed in 08.
I saw
We
Dune.
could be standing on what is the most interesting landmark in Revachol West.
Huh. He points to the building again.
Wow, get a load of this guy. He really enjoys his trivia.
This guy's a fucking
Orbis
nerd. Get a load of him.
program was named after its inventor, Victor Orbis, a cybernetician from Grad. They run Vox in the Occidental countries.
What's so fascinating about an empty old building?
Aha. But it's not just any empty old building.
He raises his hand to his eyes to shield himself from the pattering rain. All four of you turn to admire the mural before you.
What not a lot of people know is this used to be the R&D department of Felt Electrical. And Felt, which now sells ink cartridges mostly,
Ink cartridges?
was once a
Oh,
top
they're the
dog.
scum of the
Turn
earth.
the century
The
cybernetic
scum of the earth. Printer company? Printer company? How dare they exist? Well, it looks like it used to be them. So maybe Feld... Oh, no. They now sell ink cartridges. I hope they burn to the ground. Look at that building. Look at that building looming
It
over
looks
you.
old and weathered, with seagulls picking apart
Oh,
its
Feld
stone
Electrical.
and metal carcass.
I can read.
Bushy undergrowth has taken hold of the
Good job,
collapsed
B.
rooftop. Some kind of bird has set up a nest on a broken windowsill.
I've never heard of this Feld
That's
Electrical.
not surprising. Only a vestigial ink cartridge and ferrotape manufacturer remains.
And of course Harry hasn't heard of Feld Electrical. He hadn't even heard of himself before a couple days ago.
They started out as a midway electronics outfit in Königstein 2 centuries ago. After an aggressive move to Revachol, Feld became a global player in the emerging personal electronics market of the pre-revolutionary era. Still,
Good for them.
Tricentennial was beating them in business machines.
I remember
But
Tricentennial.
Feld
They're doing
had an ace up their sleeve, or should
something.
I say, they were developing an ace up their sleeve. I'm mixing my metaphors here.
ace up their sleeve. Is that a Bellagio reference? What was that ace?
It was here in Martinaise, possibly in this very building, that they developed prototypes for a tape computer.
No, a computer that you have to tape together.
An elegant folding
course.
mechanism of rollers and ferrotape ribbons, portable enough to be a take-it-home solution. Revolutionizing business machines, possibly even bring them to the average consumer,
So it's like a laptop, but shitty.
which is a feat of engineering even today's giants, Rain, ICN, and ZUM, haven't achieved yet.
ICN? ICN? I recognize an IBM stand-in when I see it. He grins, admiring the sentence he just produced.
Indeed. What?
The revolution!
The boy wipes his nose on his sleeve. Oh, this fucker has COVID. They get this shithead away from me.
the moonshot project never made it to the market. Feld's move to Revachol backfired. The revolutionary government liquefied their assets and expropriated those very advanced prototypes, possibly from this very building, or one of the adjacent ruins.
Keep in mind the story is placed somewhere in the 70s or maybe early 80s. See, that's what I thought. Because, like, aesthetically it is, but it's clearly, like, the vibe that I'm getting is, like, post-apocalypse, far future. Where, like, the world got reset almost back to square one and then, like, redeveloped in a completely different way. Either that or it's a completely fictional world. I'm still not 100% certain on that. Because there's a lot of bits, it feels very Eastern Europe, but there's just like there's so many equivalents to real world, and then it's weird because they keep talking about like how society's been like this for centuries, like in this like modern thing for centuries. It's so
All of this was
interesting.
built by Feld, even the boardwalk. Wild Pines built Martinaise proper as a resort for their middle management.
Interesting.
Feld built this side of town for R&D.
See, I remember something about that, about Wild Pines building Martinaise, and that's why, fuck, what's her name? Joyce Messier. She's like partial to the little fishing village, even though it's like a shitty ass thing. You learn about the bombing that happened. Oh yeah, because there was like the whole war and everything, and Revachol got hit really hard, got shelled fucking hard as shit, and all that stuff. And I think there's like other things too, like there's all sorts. It's wild. And then of course there's the Pale. I still don't know exactly what it is. I don't know if it's fantastical or mystical, or if it's some sort of like analog to nuclear fallout or something. I guess we'll find out, maybe, hopefully. But that's my read on it. Remember when you said no, Sand? I don't remember. I don't think. I don't know. There's a lot of streams and a lot of stuff gets said in streams, so I don't think I remember. Thinking some eldritch disease or something. See, that would be way more interesting. Punch my mic. That would be way more interesting than what I said about potential nuclear fallout. But that's what it feels like, if that's more realistic. Yeah. So yeah. Oh my god. I don't remember. Guess what she said? Did she say yes? I don't know. Maybe. I'm gonna guess she said yes. Otherwise, you wouldn't be talking about it. Especially with not so much excitement. So I'm gonna guess with yes. In that case, congratulations. Okay, so you're saying Feld Electrical built this boardwalk?
Yes, they even built a pleasure wheel, but that got destroyed in the war.
A pleasure wheel? What the fuck is a pleasure wheel?
Pleasure wheel?
Hey! Chat? What the fuck? I hope that means like a Ferris wheel or something,
Perhaps reminded
and
of
not
the child. It's clear he would prefer there were a big wheel.
Okay,
right
yeah,
at
no, a
the
Ferris
coast.
wheel. All right, a Ferris wheel.
Yes.
Yeah, it is. Oh my god, the thoughts I
This part of
have about
Martinaise was
fucking
nothing but
TikTok,
reeds
man,
before Feld arrived.
it's so
They had to
fucking
make
dumb.
the prospect of living here attractive. It was supposed to become a global center for innovation in cybernetics.
Like
But
even
history
if
had other plans.
the whole idea of it being a threat to security held water, there's just so many bigger things to be fucking worrying about right now. California's on fire. Fucking climate change is fucking everything up. People are getting shot all the time. It's just there's so many more important things to be giving a shit about. And they're like, we gotta ban this app. We gotta ban this social media app because China. It's fucking stupid. What the hell is Red Notes? I've never heard of Red Notes. California's on fire. Yeah, dude, there's multiple massive wildfires in the greater LA area right now. It's bad. It is really, really bad. Because like Southern California hasn't had rain in like 6 months, and then the Santa Ana winds came in and dry as fuck, hit high winds. Not good. Not good at all. So there's multiple massive wildfires in areas that have never had wildfires before. It's not good. Do a flip out for celebration. I'm gonna raise a glass. A can of sody pop to Sand. Congratulations. Yeah, no. She's kind of fucked right now. So the fact that they're so focused on just banning a social media app is so stupid. Fucking worthless ass goddamn government. Anyway, what happened to the engineers, the company people?
I'm afraid it didn't end well for the boys. But this story is a bit too dark for little Mikhail here. Now, if you were to ask about tape computers...
Look, here's the thing, is if it's too dark for him, I got a crowbar, we could knock him out, and then, then we could talk about it. You fucked up your flip, but you're good. Okay, as long as you can hear. I am from California, yeah. Not from LA. I'm from more southern than LA is. But I've been to LA a fair few times.
He means that the boys got shot by the communists. The boys were bourgeois.
Good, fuck them. The tape computers, right? He turned. Oh my god! I should try. Here we go. It's time to build some communism. Now, he means, Mikhail, he means they all got shot in the head because they were bourgeois. Now, do you know what the bourgeoisie is?
Officer, I told you this chapter of history wasn't on Mikhail's curriculum yet. Let's keep this kid friendly.
Hey, he needs to learn sooner or later.
He looks first at Jesus,
it's either that or he faces the wall.
At his father, confused.
Hey, what did the revolutionaries do with these advanced tape recorders, tape computers?
But also to write and send out press releases. The most notorious example being Le Décret de Mars.
Huh? He started saying French words to me and that confused me, so what was that?
What's the Mars Decree? I mean the radio transmission sent out to news agencies and world governments by the newly created commune of Revachol on the 7th of March in the year 02.
Hey, can you guys please use full years? I'm sick of this cutting off the first bit. I want to know what century we're in.
A short-lived legislative foundation.
Buongiorno. That is Italian, not French.
It's a beautiful piece of text, actually.
I'd rather have Italian than French in my
called it a love poem to Revachol on her
I don't actually have anything against the French.
You should read it. Every local library in Revachol stocks a copy of the decree.
Hey, good for me! I just got a library card, so guess who's going to the library?
I tried to get Mikhail to memorize it. Tried to. Someone was much too interested in worms to be paying any attention.
Is he talking about actual worms, or...?
The kid takes a peek at the green and silver worm on the cover of the book.
You can look up the Le Décret de Mars. I'd appreciate that, actually, because I don't know. I feel like it's an art piece or something in the game or whatever. That's... The Le Décret de Mars is the March decree. Radio transmission sent out. So he just explained it. I was paying attention. Okay, how did these tape computers work? Did they work like radio computers?
No one knows. No one even
They're
knows
magic.
what a computer made entirely of tape would look like. But
not good, probably.
They were very elegant.
Oh, hi, Tabs.
Exquisite, alien-looking turn-of-the-century hardware.
You wanna come say hi? You got new people here to say hi to you. Come here, baby. Come here. Yeah. Everyone say hi to Tabs. He is here now. Yeah? You want to say hi to the microphone? Well, she's purring. You gonna hang out? Maybe shout a few times? She's not... Oh, there we go. She's not being as vocal as she usually is. She's a little screamer. Huh. Yeah, she happy. Alright. What was he saying? Exquisite alien-looking turn of the century. Oh, future tech. Okay.
10 years
Buckling
ago,
up. I don't have a
did
seatbelt.
little freelancing, I guess you could say. I was a special consultant for an exhibition at the Wompty Dumpty Dum Center in Vredefort, Oranje. It raised the same questions, and we had lengthy discussions with Paul Ockerman, who was head curator at the time. This was before the twins Keith and Guy Juice joined the team, trying to...
The Wompty Dumpty Dom Center. Oh my god. Oh, holy shit. Cat Steve talks in non-spot except when you have the camera. Oh yeah. Yeah, oh, non-stop. I can read. I can you know. She's my most vocal, but she is a screamer occasionally. The Wompty Dom Center. So looking into the year of disco, all it says this game takes place in the year 52. Yeah, so I think it's being or 50 what? I think it's being no, hold on. What's the word? My brain is frying. I can already feel it frying. It's being it's being purposefully is the word. It's being purposely vague about the actual century or millennia it's taking place in, I guess, for like staying power.
Wait, did he just say Wompty Dumpty Dom Center?
Wompty Dumpty Dom Center.
He did it. He said Wompty Dumpty Dom Center, like it's the most natural thing in the world.
Wompty Dumpty Dom
What the
Center.
hell is a Wompty Dumpty Dom Center?
I don't
And
know.
Who the hell are Keith and Guy Juice?
What the hell is the Wompty Dumpty Dom Center? And who are
the
these
Wompty Dumpty Dom
people?
Center for contemporary arts. The exhibition itself drew on Lagerman's notion of memory, and so there were some parallels.
Adding,
The head curator, Paul Ockerman, chose to...
adding on 4 contemporary arts makes it even funnier. You're making this up, dude. Come on, there's no place. There is simply no place called the Wompty Dumpty Dom Center of Arts.
Actually, I think there is. No, it's too much. It's joking.
In fact, I'm not.
He's
the Wompty
not?
Dumpty Dom Center is a place you can visit if you're ever in Vredefort and are ever in the market for an exhibition space / contemporary art research center.
We need to bomb Redifort. We need to bomb Redifort. There's just, no. That place is too unserious to exist.
As I
They
was
all
saying,
need to
the
die.
device itself was
Yeah, I've been
very
given a
elegant,
thought.
fragile even.
I don't think I have any
It would work
spaces for it,
directly on
though.
the tape using a special chemical solution.
Wait, I
The
might.
machine would then analyze the handwriting, perform operations, and project output onto a white screen. It was a beautiful, delicate thing.
Wow, so it's a computer. Cool. Good for
Made
you.
of black film and folding tape structures.
I've seen cooler things than
I
that.
certainly haven't. Though I understand the socio-economic
You should
causes
see
of
the shit that goes on in my brain.
It pains me to imagine the revolutionaries setting fire to this precious device. But so they did. The failed playback experiment vanished into the fires of 07.
Just like the U.S. economy. Although that was a year later, but whatever. The failed playback experiment?
Yes, the official name of the prototype. Some sources report it as the failed playback experience. But those are incorrect.
So why'd they destroy
Who
it?
knows? Maybe it was an
They were
accident,
fucking
or
dorks.
Maybe they didn't want the technology to end up in the wrong hands.
Ah, the Brotherhood of Steel
Either
approach.
way, they're all gone now. All 3 versions of the prototype. Nothing but debris and ashes remain inside that building.
He takes a step back. The boardwalk creaks mournfully in the wind. Want to
But
ask
of
something
course.
else?
What else?
Hey, you look like someone who has money. Do you have any money?
I do have some money, yes, but that's not what's really important here.
Can I have some?
No, I mean, come on. You need the money. If it's not a thing, he can give you some.
Exactly. Give me money.
Oh no, I don't have it on me, officer.
Yeah, I've used that excuse before, too. He looks uncomfortable, his left hand squeezing his son's shoulder. Consider it a donation to the RCM.
I'm just spending time with my kid here, showing him around the lesser-known parts of our hometown. It wouldn't be wise to carry huge amounts of cash on such expeditions.
I'm not asking for a huge amount. Just like a couple bucks,
Not that
bro.
you have to worry about being robbed. He looks surprisingly buff.
Surprisingly buff. Oh, is this guy married? Can I romance him? By the way, do you work
I do
out?
some lomantang stick fighting now and then.
Very hot. I mean, cool.
Stick fighting is a form of martial arts originating.
So he's
from
saying
the
he does
island
indeed
of
have huge
Lower
amounts of cash. Yeah, but not
It
on his
uses
person.
slender wooden sticks for confronting the opponent.
I'm not really interested in the practice. I just want to know how often you work out. Now and then. That's what like once a week?
Lomantang stick fighting is a little like a Berolidin addiction. I've been practicing it for nearly 20 years now, so you could say that my doses have grown a little peculiar.
So, what are the chances I can get you to get that shirt off so I can see your abs?
What does this man know about Pyrrolidon addiction?
So what is it? Twice a week then? Every other day? Man, it is difficult to stay on the right topic with you.
Dad's fighting with sticks every night after dinner for 4 hours. He has a special room for that. And
Damn.
a special costume.
Oh, this guy is fucking ripped.
That's right, Mikhail. It also has a meditative
Come on, darts off,
That's in
boys.
my
Let's
head.
go.
But anyway.
Ah. He's so rich, he's using university money, big words. Hell yeah.
No, thanks to you. for
He
having
can
nameless
afford the
Mikhail
$5
here to pick your
words.
brain. A very interesting conversation indeed.
Pick your brain. If anything, this was rather one-sided. He did the talking.
Well, I did introduce his kid to revolutionary rhetoric, so I did some talking. Do you know what the bourgeoisie is?
The signage has peeled off over the years, but you can still make out Feld Electrical R&D.
Yes.
A slogan used to intertwine with the loops.
But it says research and development in French,
only
but
a shadow of peeled letters
it doesn't say
remains.
R&D. It says the
It
long
says,
version.
Tomorrow is just a whisper away.
If I whisper the catchphrase to the wall, a secret door will open, allowing me into the building.
Looks like tomorrow
Or
never
not.
came.
Anyway, can I climb up this ladder? No? No? Please? Damn. Okay. Box time. Money? Money! Hey! Look at that! Look at that! You wouldn't give me money, but I found $1 in the box next to you, so fuck you, dick. Oh yes, I have considerable money, but another power box that charges nothing now. It's empty. It's empty, but it doesn't say it's out of power. I wonder if I can stick my finger in there and get a nice little shock. What's that? Tools, crowbar. Hell yes. Whoa! Whoa! Well, ooh, and a Nosafed. Nice! I got $5 out of that thing. Maybe someone took it. His money? No, he's just using the age-old excuse. The fence blocks past no other. You know, when like a homeless person approaches you asking for jug money, so you just be like, nah, bro, I don't carry cash. It's that sort of thing. The thing is you know, Harry might usually be a drug addict, but oh, not the power source. Maybe someone took it. Well, it doesn't say that like the power source is missing, right? It just says that nothing's being charged in it. So there should be power, it's just it's not being used for anything. I want to stick my finger in there and see what happens. Little yellow thing popped up. There it is.
The remaining windows rattle from a strong gust of wind. They're covered in a thick layer of grime. They must have been like this for 40 years.
Hey, Lieutenant, can you make out what's inside?
I won't even try. You know,
He takes his
I
glasses
had a
off.
partner once. They called him Eyes because he had to show me things. It's that bad.
Damn, how can you be a good detective if you can't see shit? Can you still shoot though?
Well enough, actually.
We learned
Charging
that he
works.
can't really.
I'm no sharpshooter, but I passed my shooting courses 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10? That is not nearly close enough. You need to at least get an 8 out of 10. Holy
His
fuck.
hands lead the way when it comes to that. And his shoulders. It's reflex.
Not good. Copper stripped. Yeah, they're stripping the copper for eddies. These are not eddies. I've been playing Cyberpunk again. Map. So now I have, okay, sleeping dock worker. Why is that? I don't know. All right. So what was the thought that I had pop up? Oh shit! I forgot I was doing the date of birth thing. I gotta get that going. Okay. So the Wompty Dumpty Dom Center did give me a thought. While I'm researching this, it'll give me -1 suggestion for Outsider. The research time is less than an hour though, so I guess. I would like to internalize that. I would really like to see where it comes to that. It's crazy how much shit there is in here. Look at all these fucking thoughts. That's crazy. Wait, does that say homosexual underground? Where can I find this? I need to find this and join them. Advanced race theory. I think I could get that if I kept talking to Measurehead, but God, it's so fucking boring. Finger pistols, 9mm. So they do have 9mm rounds in this thing. Hobocop. Bringer of the Law, Lawjaw. I don't remember getting this. Weird Jaw. Where the fuck did I get this from? Is that from when I shaved? I don't know. The problem is that there's also so much that if I'm not paying absolute 100% attention the whole time, I will miss things. Okay, so am I not... I'm at the docks, right? Where the hell am I? Or I'm here-ish. Right? Like here. It doesn't... The you are here thing has kind of disappeared, unfortunately. But I think I'm about there. Not docks, boardwalk. I'm trying to find... Oh shit, I should call the Jamrock Public Library. Let's do that real quick, because there's a phone right over here. And I just got a bunch of money, so I can afford this.
You pick up the handset. There's a tone. The machine is operable.
It's nice that I finally found a working
lieutenant
phone.
Shrugs apathetically, then walks a little distance away to concentrate on his notes.
Why isn't it...
Looks like he'd rather not get into it again.
Why isn't it giving me the... It won't let me call the... Huh? But... Why did it... Huh. Okay, well, I'll dial a random number again and see what happens.
Calling, still calling, still calling.
Stop calling me, man.
Someone picks up. The voice on the other end is slightly
I'll
hysterical.
get you your money, alright? I just need till tonight. Let me work.
Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. Yes, but a slight change of plans. I want this delivered to the Whirling in Rags and Martinaise.
This.
Damn it.
Hey! You're not Tethys. Screw you, and don't ever call here again. You're fucking with some serious people.
Yeah, well, you're fucking with some serious people. I got the full weight of the RCM behind me, I think.
Are we about done with this now?
I may have just made an enemy for life. The lieutenant has taken a few steps back. No, we are not done yet. We're not done until the game says we're done.
I'm tired.
A man answers, fast this time. His voice is hoarse from cigarettes. You hear typing in the background.
Sounds like he hasn't talked to anyone in quite a while.
Did I just dial Alan Wake? What are you tired of?
Writing. I hate writing so much. But I have to get back to it.
I think I genuinely just dialed Alan Wake. What the fuck?
Disappears with a sigh. You do not hear the customary disconnect tone. Just silence in the handset. The machine is still waiting for you to dial a number. Seems like it did not have time to swallow the coin. This sometimes happens.
What the fuck did I just stumble upon? Ow.
The call went too fast for the payphone to register.
Cool.
You can still make a new one without paying.
Interesting. Where is this going? Dial a random number with your eyes closed.
You close your eyes and put your
Damn,
index
I
finger on the
barely
rotary
passed
dial.
that.
Then pull down on the number. Then move one up and repeat the motion twice. Strange. This is not how you started before.
Keep dialing.
414447. The rotary dial feels cold from the sea air.
Keep dialing.
17361. Your fingers keep moving like a spider. Every time the ring rotates back with a little ring of metal, like a bell tolling.
See, this is what I really, really like about this game. All I'm doing is dialing a phone. All I'm doing is dialing a phone randomly. And yet the spectacle, the intrigue, just the performance of something as simple as dialing a phone, all in text, all in the voice acting, it's so fucking good.
Yes. 451-67451. You are going deeper now, into some unknown place, far away from this island of matter and its telecommunication networks.
Finish it.
451.
It's a
You
lot
have
of
dialed
fucking
God
numbers.
knows how many numbers.
Jesus
The headset
Christ.
has been waiting silently to relay a signal. Surely nothing can come of this, you think. But it does. A connection.
Ding.
An ultra-long distance call. Your air fills with a crackle, the wash of a strange ocean full of white noise. A little bird starts ringing in there, not like the local calling tone before. No, a small ring in a cage of distortion. Far away, a distant network of phones.
Interesting.
Calling,
Voice reminds me of Pike from League. I never played League, so I wouldn't know.
calling in the night. The saddest sound in the world. Calling still. The handset starts slipping from your sweaty palm. Your breathing is heavy.
Why? Good, don't start. That was the plan. I do not intend on ever playing League. For one, I'm never good at multiplayer PvP games, so it would just suck. But also, everything I've heard from anyone who has played League and stopped playing League is just don't ever play it. Why am I getting such a difficult check to hang up the phone? I am now afraid. Kim?
The lieutenant is too far away to hear
Oh,
your
shit.
yelp. The sea wind blows.
Let it call more.
Calling, 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 calling still. Then the ocean breaks. Out of the depths, a woman's voice emerges. Small. The dearest thing you've ever heard.
Oh. I hated the extra sounds there. Why is it? Oh, there we go. Whoa. I want to die? That is not how to open a conversation. We're going to open with hello. She hums, her voice warm from sleep. Who is this?
Dora, who is this? The connection is bad.
In the distorted distance, you hear someone turning next to her. Bed springs rattle.
Don't react.
It doesn't matter if you react or not. You still think you hear a man's voice in the background. It's covered in pain and white noise.
It is interesting that this is the proceed option. I'm a revolutionary servant of humanity. I will free mankind and abolish the classes. I will raise the dead.
You're not a revolutionary,
Oh.
Harry. You're drunk.
Okay, so definitely mental break. Definitely mental break. You're making a joke, but holy shit.
You only have 2, maybe 3 things left to say before the change runs out.
I'm not drunk or high. I'm just hurt. Which is true. I have not since because the first night I had him drink. But then after that, I was like, I don't trust electrochemistry. I want to stay sober just to see what happens. So no, he's not drunk or high right now. Why does it hurt to talk to you?
Oh, God.
There's silence. It's heavy as tin. The white noise howls. Say
Do you
nothing.
know what time it is? It's so late here.
Sounds like she's looking for a clock on the nightstand.
It's 4 o'clock, Harry. I need to wake up in 2 hours.
I want to talk about me. Who am I? You sound like you know me. Where are you? You sound like you're in another world. Where are you going in 2 hours? I am the law. I'm a detective. I'm doing a case. What an unserious man. Where are you? You sound like you're in another world.
I'm in a rover, sleeping.
22 million people live in Revachol,
Uh-huh.
the capital city of Grad. It is the capital of the world after Revachol was destroyed.
Okay. I want to talk about me. Who am I? You sound like you know me.
What do you want to talk about?
Oh.
We haven't talked about already.
It actually does hurt to talk to her. We're gonna pop that up. We're back to causing generational trauma. Yeah, I think so. More like being affected by it.
This is bad. You feel your right hand on the handset cramping up with pain.
My heart hurts. I'm gonna have a heart
Oh,
attack.
no. Please stop. Please, let's just hang up.
There's someone there with you? Where are you going in 2 hours? Where?
The academy, where I work.
Okay, so we're getting some history here. That sounds better than my job. I'm happy. My job is sad and terrible. It has dead bodies in it. Academy. My job is real. Oh, that sounds better. Oh, Jesus Christ.
The connection crackles like burning paper. She does not answer anymore.
I'm gonna solve it.
Harry.
Disconnect tone. The machine ran out of money.
Holy shit. Okay. So he wasn't actually talking to anybody there. So that whole idea of putting in the number, right, with the eyes closed, that number was way too long. Way too long to be an actual phone number. He was speaking to his own mind, I think. So I think that voice, that person, Dora, was whoever had left him. He wasn't actually talking to her. That was just his own self. But it's giving me the option to do it again. And it's not a grayed out thing, so it's not going to be the same.
You dial the number again. 26 pulls of the rotary dial. The machine eats the coin, and a terrifying ocean of distance rustles in your ear.
Shit, unless, oh fuck. Unless that random number wasn't random, but was actually muscle memory of her phone number. Maybe that was really her. Interesting. Welcome back, San. It's either a memory, a hallucination, or it really was her and that was just muscle memory.
In the middle of it, a familiar ring. Small, distorted, calling.
Let it call.
Calling.
I'm gonna have to buy some healing items after this.
Calling. It looks like she does not want to pick it up, Harry. Stop scaring her.
It might actually be her. Why?
Come on, you know why.
No, I don't know. Still, let it ring.
Calling.
Harry, please.
Sad voice answers, dressed in distortion. I need answers to my mystery. I need to know who you are. Who are you? I'm going to end this call, damn it. There's someone... Okay, I need to know who you are.
Please. I'm going to hang up now, okay?
God damn it.
Phone hanging up. Disconnect tone.
I'm going to have to get some healing items after this. But we're doing this one more time.
Dial the number again, as you've done many times. You remember
Okay.
it well now.
Okay.
001.
So he is actually talking to her.
444711.
It is based off of muscle memory.
361 451 67 451 451. Calling. And calling for who knows how long, but no one answers. You need to insert more money to call again.
Want more money? Fuck you. Who is it? I don't know. That's the thing is I don't know. Did Damien Lee? I don't know. He just went in front of the
Cold
That's
metal
fair.
is
Yep.
hard, and your knuckles
The thing is
bleed.
I don't view counts on, so I don't know how many people are here or not. So I don't know if people are leave and come back or anything like that.
That's enough.
This is
now,
a call
officer.
center, Cam. You want more money now, huh? You want more fucking money? Punch it again.
It didn't give you any fun for that money.
Officer, that's enough. Let's return to work.
It's over.
Fuck. Oh. So. That number was the number of the woman who left him, allegedly. I'm guessing. That's my guess. We know that there was a woman in his life. We know that she left him. We know that it's really fucking with his head. And it's a part of, like, his history or whatever that's, like, really fucking up with him. Clearly she wants nothing to do with him. Clearly she's scared of him. in some way or another. So he did something. That's just fucking depressing. That's just fucking depressing. All right. Hypori? Hypori is a planet in Star Wars. I don't remember. I believe it is a smuggler's world or a criminal world, something like that. Similar to Ryloth, although Ryloth kind of changed more in the recent canon. It's not nearly as much as Hypori is or was. I don't even know if Hypori is currently canon. You feel the shadow of a very large building fall on you. The sign reads Sonbrun 1147. Is this a haunted house? Did I find a haunted house? Oh, it's a church.
Twice your height stands shut in front of you.
Ugh.
The rectangular sea-worn ornamentation appears in stark contrast to the padlock, carelessly drilled into the wood.
Okay. Huh. Rattled the doors to see if they
Nothing
open.
happens. Only the sound of the padlock rattling against the door.
Don't I have bolt
I don't
cutters?
think that's going to work.
I'm pretty sure I have bolt cutters. You don't think it was a Star Wars reference? A little bit nice, right? Oh, no, it wasn't. I know it wasn't. It's called
The
reaching.
door is block-like and angular,
There you go.
like the church itself.
H.
Two
pylori.
large
Harmful gut
beams
bacteria.
shoot
Oh, you know what? That
downwards,
does
sinking
sound
into the wood before
familiar.
they reach the threshold.
I think I've heard of that before. You're on the phone with your doctor about that. You getting antibiotics then, I guess. I hope they work, because yeah, gut sickness is not fun. Just got an Amber Alert. Amber Alerts are in other countries? I thought that was just a US thing. I get Amber Alerts all the damn time. What do they expect us to do? Go out like Batman? Run your hand over the beam.
The surface is smooth from the wind, but moist to the touch.
You know your throat is dry or sore, you can swallow something? Oh, don't I know it. Way too often. Which sucks, because a sore throat takes me out more than anything.
Feels exceptional. 300 tons of pine would fit together seamlessly. It's old too, cut and carved many centuries ago.
Take a closer look at the. It's like that when you digest something. Oh, that sounds awful. Jesus Christ. Apparently there's a prisoner on the loose. Shit. Stay safe. Stay safe then. Hopefully the meds work. Dude, that. Fuck. Ah. You do. We get prisoners that come on the loose like all the damn time in fucking in the United States. It's crazy. Take a
This
closer look at the
cheap-looking
padlock.
is sturdily built. It shackles together a hasp and a staple screwed into the wooden door. The lock is adorned with a yellow sticker.
Who gives a shit about a lock? I have bolt
It's
cutters.
easier to break the staple than the lock.
Okay.
Also, that sticker is interesting, somehow.
Okay. I mean, I think stickers are pretty interesting in general,
You see
but
a yellow circle with two X's and a big curve below them that looks like a mouth.
it's a smiley
I'm pretty
face.
sure you haven't seen it before, but what the symbol depicts is clear enough. A smiling dead guy. The curve makes it smile, and the X's make it dead.
Is this a... Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. No. Okay. Okay. I was like, is that a fucking Watchmen reference? But no, the Watchmen smiley doesn't have the X's on the eyes. Okay, you can take and see what happens. AI, that boxing training and shit. Sand, what? What?
There is something blindingly modern about this.
What
symbol.
did you just
This
say?
modernness puts to shame everything you've seen before.
That sentence was utter gibberish. You mean all that boxing training and shit has to have... Oh, okay. That makes more sense. Like that one scene in the original Indiana Jones. Milo. Milo's across the room yelling at me. Come here, buddy. You want to come say hi to stream? You can walk over that. That's fine. Come here. Well, here he comes. Oh, he stopped. Come here. He stopped again. Come on, he's getting closer. There we go. Oh, yeah. Big boy. Oh, shit. Big boy. Oh, you're okay. You're okay. You're okay. Big boy. Big nervous boy. You're all right. Trying to get you the thing. You see the song? I don't know. Where'd you post a song that you made? Was it in the Discord? I get the notifications I get are weird for that server, which is not great because you know, I kind of need to moderate that because it's my server, but, you know, I don't know. So the answer is no, I didn't. Here we go. All right, I have a cat here now. Hello, Milo. You got a little eye crusty. Let me get that for you. Good boy. All right, anyway, what was I doing? Shit. All right, back to it. Okay, so there's something modern about the symbol. Modernist puts to shame. What makes it so modern?
It's the contrast between the cheery, chemical yellow and the rigor mortis. As if the cheery guy didn't know he was dead, or the dead guy didn't care that he was. Either way,
anarchy server. It is not an anarchy server.
Are at work.
It's a dead server. That's the thing, is I don't have to moderate because it's a dead server. Mostly because the community is very, very small. But yeah, hi buddy. Oh, he almost never comes over and lays on my lap. He's been doing it a lot more. I think he's finally letting go of his weird anxiety neuroticism that he's got. All right. Have you seen this symbol before?
He takes off his glasses and uses a blue handkerchief to thoroughly wipe them clean before inspecting the sticker. Then he looks up, pauses, and replies.
This Jinx's symbol. I still need to watch Arcane, man. I still gotta watch Arcane. Also, when you were in Germany with some of your cousins, you found a game Werewolf.
No.
Huh. I feel like I've heard of that. He's developing Stockholm Syndrome. My cat is developing Stockholm Syndrome. Yeah, are you developing Stockholm Syndrome? Yeah. Yeah, you are. The thing is all of this trust and love that he's developed over the past couple weeks is all gonna go away next week when I do his flea treatment. There we go. What does it look like
Looks
to you?
like a dead man smiling.
Werewolf von Dusterwald. Is it a video game or a card game or a social game or board game? It's like Among Us 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, okay, no, yeah, I have heard of this. Also, like there's also like Werewolf and there's also like Mafia and other things. You know what? I think my brother has played Werewolf a few times. I can't remember. Man, you guys remember when Amogus was big? It's frozen as this bitch. For me too. Uzi, welcome to the stream, by the way. Yeah, no, it's starting to melt today, but past couple days it's been nice and frozen outside. It's been pretty rad. There you go. It's really fun. I mean the sort of social deduction games are pretty damn great. Card game, it's like Town of Salem. Oh my God, Town of Salem. Oh, me and my friends, we all played Town of Salem all the goddamn time in high school. We loved that shit. That was before Among Us came out and everything. We loved that. I was so good at it too. Oh my God, I gotta play it on stream or something. Is it still alive? Didn't they come out with a sequel? Isn't there a Town of Salem 2 now? I don't know. Okay, it looks like a dead man smiling suggests junior delinquency. What, isn't the term juvenile delinquency? Okay, what's suggestive of junior delinquency here?
Before, and I'm not a youth.
I agree. It's very modern, but does the cheery guy not know he's dead, or does the dead guy not care that he is? What is the source of irony here?
That level of conceptual thinking is not part of my skill set.
Look at this. We got crazy, forgetful, amnesiac, drunk Harrier Dubois over here going deep media analysis into this fucking sticker. And Kim's just like, yeah, man, I don't fucking know. Try to peel off the sticker without ripping it. I'm putting that on my jacket.
There's nothing like the sound of a sticker unpeeling. Now it's stuck to your thumb.
I eat stickers all the time, dude. Put the sticker in your ledger after the last entry where it belongs. Put the sticker on your ledger right on the cover.
Voila. Looks very modern.
Hell yeah. Secret task complete. Style your paperwork. There's secret tasks?
And so is your form.
Holy shit, dude.
Neon, baby.
Your PF is from whatever the fuck you had Minecraft Sandblock, and now you have a feeling it's a lot better. It makes sense for you because you eat sand, so having your profile picture as sand makes sense a lot. Yeah, we are back to Disco because I wanna finish Disco Elysium and I wanna finish Inscription by the end of this month. Will that happen? Who knows? But that's the plan. Inspect the staple.
Passes through a staple that's been hastily attached to the wood. Closer inspection reveals that one of the screws is
Mr.
not
Morale
strong
and the
at
Big
all,
Stepper.
but a nail. The work has been done recently and is unprofessional. to say the least.
So what you're saying is I'll be able to open it right up with my bolt
Should
cutters.
you want to get through,
Or the pry
it might
bar.
be easier to just pry the whole thing off.
This is where Mr. Pry Bar comes
Maybe
in
we should
handy.
circle the building first and look for another way. The building has seen enough mistreatment.
Fine.
There's a touch of guilt in his voice.
Fine. Should we start with that kick drum coming from the ice? I heard a sound before.
Yes, the pulsing bass. A sure sign of junior delinquency. Somewhere east of here.
And then, okay. Okay, fine. We'll find another entry point before we break our way through the door. Dusty pews in the shadows. Many seem to be missing. Ooh, money! 47 cents. An altar shrouded in the dark. Or something like that. It's too dark to tell. I mean, we can assume that there's an altar in there because it is a church. But you know what they say when you assume. It's bad. Alright, maybe if I go down around here. Here we go. No, nothing at all. Can I go out this way? Here we go. And now I'm out on the ice flats. Let's see, we got more bottles. God, I love bottles. There was a bird that disappeared into the ether over there. Fucking with your Windows for 3 hours trying to flash USB with Windows 11 Mini or whatever. You're going through hell and back to try to, because the PC, dude, that's what I'm worried about, right? I really don't want to update to Windows 11 full of holes. Could the post hide? Excuse me, treasure? Look inside. Treasure! Oh my god. But yeah, I really don't want to, I found alcohol. Oh boy. We're gonna go to there. But yeah, I don't want to update to Windows 11 because Windows 11 looks like shit. And if I do, I would prefer to update to like Windows, the Windows 11 Mini. But God, that sounds like such a hassle. Right? Bottle post like in Animal Crossing. Oh, hey, look at that! Another fucking $2. That's great. I just got so much money. So much money. Find who messed up the water lock on the snow. Maybe I can. Hi, Whiskey. Whiskey is here now. Everyone say hi to him. This is cat number 4 that has shown up today. You're gonna hang it. Okay, music to the right. Yeah. He said Harry said something about the kick drum, like a kick drum or something. And then no, do not try to eat my necklace. My grandmother's in there. It must have taken a lot of patience to do this. To do what exactly? Hey, who are you? Don't you dare. Don't you dare try to eat my fucking necklace.
A shaggy-looking girl,
A cell.
in her late teens or early 20s, kneels on the ice with an electronic contraption in her hand. Hearing you approach, she looks up.
Interesting. Damien suggested something above. Yeah, to go to wait, check out the snow if they have tracks. I think I may have found the person.
Oh, hello there.
Hello there.
It's cold out here,
General
but she's
Kenobi.
not wearing a hat. She must be freezing.
Boy. Dear child, it's freezing. Where's your hat?
Huh?
She looks at you, distracted.
Maybe she didn't hear you. A little louder.
I said you should have a hat on.
So should you?
I fucking do. What? I have a hat on. I should and do point to your hat.
I didn't notice that.
Jesus Christ, you are unobservant. Now that that's all cleared up, I have some questions
Sorry,
for you.
My mind was elsewhere.
Uh-huh.
Shoot.
What's that device you got there?
This is a portable recording device. It's for field recording. Low quality, but still.
And the wires?
Actually, just one wire. I picked
She's
one
wearing a
until the
wire.
cable
Get her!
came loose. The wire leads to a contact microphone.
What's a contact microphone?
Contact mic records sounds from inside things, like this ice.
That's cool. Are you an
Your humble
archaeologist?
brain would like you to know there is a boxer called Contact Mike.
Thank you, Encyclopedia. So useful. Yeah, any news? What? Oh, that's cool. I could give Encyclopedia some lip. It still looks like Scott Pilgrim. You know what? Kinda, yeah. We take a bottle into the glass where, dude, that guy's so fucking funny. The fact that those judges didn't think that was hilarious and that they all X'd him out immediately sucks. They have no sense of humor. Okay, so I can give Encyclopedia lip. Encyclopedia is like, hey, just so you know, there's a boxer called Contact Mite. So yeah? Any news on my wife's name? How about my mother? How about, like, what the fuck happened to me before? Thank you, Encyclopedia, you worthless fuck. Shit. Okay. Alright, how does this thing work? Where'd you get the mic from? Actually, I had some non-mic questions for you. What's your name?
Estelle.
Thank you.
Her hair is dyed blonde, with dark roots showing. There's a coarseness to her features, some masculinity below that timidness.
Yeah, Scott Pilgrim. Estelle who? I'm not a young suitor. This is official police business.
Okay, it's Burger.
Ha! Burger!
A very common name.
What are you doing out here in the cold?
Recording, I guess.
And what are you recording?
I think I'm recording cracks in the ice. But there's no way to tell. Not without headphones. I think I just recorded your footsteps too. Not sure how that will sound.
She scratches her forehead.
What happened to the old headphones?
What happened to the headphones?
My boyfriend sold them.
What for?
I don't know, man.
Money?
Things. Just stuff you need for life.
Did he sell them with your permission, or is he now an ex-boyfriend?
A lie. They were probably pawned off for something suspicious.
Hey, do you have my gun? There we go. You see dreams break down or whatever it is, the only thing good. I don't think I've seen dreams break down. I try to ignore as much as I can about that dude. I never liked him. I never thought he was a good content creator. I thought he always seemed like a bit of an asshole. And the fact that he never he always like encouraged his community to be weird about shit. I never liked him. So I'm glad for his downfall. Fuck that guy.
The musicians in the Palaceum used them for making music. They looped the stuff, cutting the tapes together. They make music out of cracks in the ice and keys jangling. Crazy sounds like that. It's hard to explain.
That's cool. Just nod.
Anyway, I thought I'd make some too. It's supposed to be, like, a music place anyway. I don't really know what I'm doing. They use synthesizers too. I don't have a synthesizer.
She looks at the recording device.
He is, but they're memeing his
thing
voice
she thought
crack
would
so
fill her
much.
hours with
That's
joy
a weird
and
thing.
escape.
That's a weird thing to meme, though.
It's turning out to be an empty fantasy. She feels childish, very useless all of a sudden.
Voice cracks happen all the time. I voice crack at least once per stream. At least once. That's why do people? Why is it that when people criticize someone that's shitty or make fun of someone that's shitty, they always latch onto the stupidest things?
Take this, you're called.
Unless, okay, maybe I haven't seen it. And no, I don't want to see it. I don't really care. Maybe I haven't seen it, but if it's like particularly horrendous voice crack, then I guess I get it.
I'm sorry.
I don't care enough to see it. I'm not going to go out of my way to watch it. I don't really want you to send it to me either.
It's okay.
I would rather just go back to not remembering that he exists. He throws you a glance. Now this is where a hat would come in handy. Give her your hat here. No, I'm not gonna give her. I'm not gonna give her my hat. Okay. Fuck. I fucking. Okay. Now this is where a hat would come in handy.
Maybe you were
Well,
right about
the lighting just changed. Maybe. Oh, because the time changed. So you said it's supposed to be a music place. What is it? Or what is?
The boys think it could be a place.
Nods
like
toward
the
the
Palaceum
church.
or something. Stupid. It's really not going to be a Palaceum, that's for sure.
And who are these boys?
Who are the boys?
Yeah. Andre and the guys. They're inside. In the tent.
It sounds like a. It sounds like the title of a sitcom. Andre and the guys.
And why is that?
Getting up to crazy antics. Why are you out freezing here while the boys are inside?
They got too much stuff crammed in there. No room.
Stuff like what?
Music stuff mostly. Like this tape recorder, but bigger. And there's piles of it.
You mean like those headphones your boyfriend sold?
Yep. They were pretty. I'm sorry we sold those.
Why not just leave some of it outside so you don't have to freeze?
That stuff is more expensive than I am.
Of course.
More expensive than any of us,
There
really.
you go. We'll be back in a bit.
Doesn't
All right,
matter.
Damien.
I can take the cold.
Have a good one. Good luck with whatever you're doing. Hope to see you back in a bit. All right.
It's probably amphetamine.
Oh, I love
It
amphetamine.
makes you feel impervious to the elements. but doesn't actually make you any less cold.
Either that or she's just like used to it.
I got my recordings to do. I feel better outside.
Okay. A wave breaks close by and covers her in cold spray. I've had some other
Go
questions. Oh, here we go. Oh, I don't have any empathy though. I'm gonna try it. Maybe I get lucky. Now my nose is all itchy from having multiple cats just shed fucking fur into my face. God damn it. Okay. You've been tell me more about this music place you've been planning in the church.
It's supposed to become like a club for anodic dance music.
Oh, that's
like that
actually
new style
so
of
metal.
synthesizer stuff they play at the Palaceum.
Cool.
Except that, yeah.
She looks at the old wooden church up on the poles. As a mean wind comes bellowing in, the 6-story structure lets out a doleful shriek. You're trying to afford yourself a really good microphone, but they're so expensive. I mean, not necessarily this microphone that I'm using. This thing was $60 or $80, something like that. It's a HyperX Quadcast. You get one of these, you get some good filters on your OBS, and you are good to go. You really don't need to go, like, especially for like if you're doing like small time stuff. You really don't need to go any more expensive than 60 to 80 bucks. It's all in how you set up your filters and everything on your computer itself. Yeah, make sure you get a good pop filter too, though. All right. Dyatlov Pass. What's that from? What's that from? That sounds familiar, but I don't remember it. I don't recognize it fully. What is anodic dance music?
You know, anodic, cathodic, music that's made with electronic instruments.
Oh, it's EDM. Okay. Electronic instruments like what?
Synthesizers and tape consoles. Microcomputers too. Anything that uses electricity, but isn't guitars. Also found sounds, stuff like that.
Yeah, so it's EDM.
evolutionary
Okay.
Step up from amplified instruments, which in turn are a step up from acoustic instruments. What comes after it, you wonder? A black-tinted nothingness or something finer?
That really depends on who you ask, actually. Yeah, but with the shipping and all that and having to buy 2 others because of porch pirates and stuff easily becomes $400. Oh, shit. Yeah, that definitely doesn't help. That definitely doesn't help at all, actually. I mean, I would say just buy one and then hope for the best, and then, you know, if that gets stolen, then buy another. Instead of buying them all up front. Unless you mean just, like, total, because people would steal it. Oh, right, Hikers Freezing Death on the Mountain. That's on... Okay, yeah. No, that's not on Everest. Is that on Everest? Is that what I'm thinking of? Weird. Sand, is there nowhere you can, like, physically go and buy a microphone? Like, I don't know what your situation is. I don't know what it's like over there in Bosnia. But, like, a Best Buy or something you can have it shipped to and then pick it up from there? I have no idea. I'm just spitballing here. Do you want to turn the church into a club? That's metal as fuck.
I know. It's not my idea. Andre and the boys found the place. It was supposed to be deserted, but now they can't even take it. Hey.
Why not?
Don't get me wrong, but you're cops, right?
I don't know where you got that idea.
Come on, man. Don't mess around. Maybe you could talk to Andre and the guys, because there are some strange things going on in that church.
Look, I may be a cop, but I ain't a
You should look into
snitch.
it, right?
There's a Soviet group in the Eurasian mountain range. Okay, that explains why why Dyatlov Pass seems very Russian, because it is. So yeah, I don't know. There is, but it's not really good because people there just steal shit because Bosnia is the hell's backyard. Oh, that is unfortunate. You know, you ever try immigrating? I mean, you're pretty well traveled, you know. Like you're kind of going like all over the world all the time. I don't see why you shouldn't try to like do something like that. I don't know, just a thought. Then again, I'm not going to attempt to tell you what to do with your life. Just, you know, yeah. Anyway. Yeah, we might move, you know? People do it all the time. People do it all the time. Don't move to America, though. This place sucks. Okay. If you're, well, I mean, it's not as bad as a lot of places, but yeah. Yeah, it's not easy. No, it's not easy at all. It definitely is not easy. Hell, it's hard to move it's hard to move, period. Trying to move to a different country and having to set up like visas and everything. God, I don't even want to fucking think about that. All right, I'll talk to them.
They're inside that thing there. Would be cool if you did. Was there something else?
Did you guys put the padlock on the church door? No.
Not really, no.
Okay, is it no or is it not really no? Because those two mean very different things.
She's trying to get out of a direct lie.
Visas,
with semantic
V-I-S-A.
tricks. She personally didn't put the padlock on the door.
V is in vacuum. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so if you personally didn't, then who did?
Yeah, you know. That's what I meant. Noid did.
Noid?
Noid put the padlock on the door.
Noid? What kind of fucking name is Noid?
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Why did this Noid person put a padlock on the church door?
To keep more weirdos from getting in.
Yeah.
Fucking Martinaise. I'm sorry. It's got the worst weirdos. If you get around to it, ask Andre about him. He'll tell ya.
Okay. Enough about the church then. I had another
Go ahead.
question. I'm going to try to pick up the tape recorder.
The device
Yeah,
is
I
cold
didn't
to
think
the
so.
touch. An angular Omicron logo adorns the yellow plastic cover. Underneath, you see a reel of tape rolling. You put the device back on the ice.
All right, that's actually it for now.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Okay. Look, so she's saying it's cold outside, so she is affected by the cold. Here's the tent. Hey, are you guys the guys that
It's
broke the
just
water lock?
fabric covering a pile of stuff. The flap is open. Inside,
He's just kinda
3
bumping.
young men, all in forward-looking apparel, reminiscent of the sticker on the padlock, are listening to some new form of music. It's like nothing you've ever heard. One of them looks at you.
Continue.
Get in and close the flap behind you. The warm stuff's getting out.
So there is space in there. There is space in there. So.
Sorry, you barely have room for one.
Oh, okay.
You go ahead. I'm too old for this.
He looks younger than me. What? He might be paranoid. Oh my god. Yeah. You also have to set up shit for your phone for a home registration bullshit. Yeah, see, that's the thing, is it's a pain in the ass.
I'm sure you will feel right at home. I'll keep watch.
Yeah, it's a tent. Oh, that's cool. There's plenty of space for the person, a cell to be in here. And they're like, no, there isn't enough room. There's plenty of room. This place is fucking huge. Smells like sweat and laundry detergent, plus a trace of ether. Pile of nasal sprays. Brand name Nosafed Ultra. They're fucking snorting Nosafed. Canisters filled with what appears to be water. The label says distill. A speaker. The big kind they use for live music.
A young man with
Egghead.
hair
Looks like a
holds up
goblin
a
in that
Harman
picture.
Welsh tape player, nodding along to the music. He looks at you with a knowing smile and says,
Hardcore!
Is it?
It's hardcore!
What? Okay, you're just gonna keep saying hardcore, aren't you?
Skibberdy, Skibberdanger. I am the rearranger.
Oh, I want to kill this guy. Kim, can I borrow your gun?
right way out of this garden of forking paths, you think?
All right. So we're not gonna talk to Skibbity Boy
A
again.
youngish man bleaching the tips of his hair with a toothbrush. He puts the toothbrush down and extends his hand in greeting.
Hello, I'm Andre. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Hi, I was just talking to a cell
There is
outside, and
definitely
apparently I need to ask you about
characteristic
something.
About his hair, aggressively so.
Hey,
You
I
get
think I
the
just leveled
sense
up.
that this is what the future will look like.
Yeah. What's a rearranger? Now be very specific. So, when you arrange, but then you rearrange the range of the arrange with the range, and then it goes into your brain. Yeah. Because Skibbity Chat is so good. Fucking Skibbity.
Imbecilic. Yes,
Hi, buddy.
should the future ever come, it will look deeply imbecilic, like this guy.
My little boy Whiskey is pretty skibbity. You could call him Skibbity Whiskey if you really wanted to. Skibbity Spit, and here's the Skibbity chat. No, he's a happy boy. He's a happy boy. Yeah. Why does he look like that? Why does he look like that? Why does he look like that? Well, the chat has now devolved into brain rot. Congratulations, me. I've done it. Okay, bye. He's gone. All right. Shake his hand. Shake his hand. It would be so impolite to not shake his hand.
He's trying to project and inspire confidence.
Trying implies he's not
This is my
succeeding.
posse, Noid.
That's not a fucking
The
name.
young man with earrings looks at you suspiciously.
An egghead.
I've made the acquaintance of Egghead. He doesn't strike me as a very personable person.
Egg!
Yeah, I think he might be missing a couple brain cells here and there. Yeah, he spit some more catchwords to the algorithm. Skibbity, 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 hawk to a. We're gonna. That is all the brain rot that I know. Literally all the brain rot I know. There we go. Okay. Doing some seriously progressive sonic experimentation. Yeah. Wait, how many music venues have you organized?
Pipeline officer.
Rick Sanchez. Yeah, young Rick Sanchez with that fucking hairdo. God.
That means they haven't set up a single one yet.
you gotta get in on the ground floor of this business opportunity.
You see, we've been all over Jamrock North, prospecting for real estate to establish a new venue in.
Also for talent.
Yeah, thank you, Ed.
He actually said a word, like a sentence. He turned himself into a pickle. Funniest shit I've ever seen.
Place is a shithole.
True. Okay, Noid scares me. I don't know how I feel about Noid.
I apologise for my friend Noid's potty mouth. I realise this is not how you speak to a police officer. He has authority issues.
Was there something? Okay, there's no need. This place is pretty bad.
Which brings me to the problem of occupied ecclesiastical property. I bet you've noticed the derelict hive of narcomania on the coast.
Narcomania? You mean like being a snitch?
I'm talking about the church, and I'm not exaggerating. Even a place of spiritual refuge can become a magnet for all sorts of dopeheads and burnouts if left unattended.
True.
Dopeheads, burnouts.
You guys are
Well,
fucking
I'm
dorks.
sad to say, that's exactly what happened. Sad because we were just about to put Martinaise on the map with one of the maddest dance clubs in Jamrock. Nah, strike that, in Revachol.
Strike that, the word.
And sadder yet, because the dopeheads and burnouts holed up in there are the worst kind.
Oh, so there's people holed up inside the
He leans
church.
back a little, watching you with a steady,
Or there was. They
serious
put the
gaze.
padlock on the door. I
Letting you
imagine to keep
just
people
how
out.
bad those
Wise bro Loki Socrates.
burns really
It's in more like Aristotle range, let's be honest.
Good. This calls for an opinion. You're an expert in those.
Okay, what kind? I won't stand for narcomaniacs of any kind. No narcomaniacs on my watch. Oh, SMH my head.
Yes. And the worst part is, they're also spooky.
What do you mean by spooky?
I was hoping you would be the judge of that, officer. All I can say is,
Yeah,
their
2025 is
spookiness
not
the
looking
kind
great.
that keeps us from restoring this church into a community centre and a place of spiritual refuge.
Are you saying there's a ghost in there?
So, they don't eat or clean the building. Shit's gonna collapse.
Well, yeah, it's abandoned.
People just want to spin tapes without them spooking it up. Place has bad signs. No one can dance like that.
Thank you, Egghead.
You're welcome, Egghead.
So you're gonna look into it, right?
Yeah,
It
sure.
should be a police matter.
Why not?
Getting them out. Whatever spooky stuff they're doing,
I wanna
I'm
fight a
sure
ghost.
It's not what the Ecclesiastes meant their property for.
I bet I could fist fight a ghost and win. I'll look into
All
it.
right, man.
He claps his hands
Roger
enthusiastically.
is obviously very happy you took him seriously. The whole tent is.
Oh,
The boys exchanged giddy looks.
here we go. A cell told me Noid put the padlock on the door. Why?
Oh, so you met her. Good.
Yes, I did. She was out there.
He's not as
I met
glad
her
as he
before
would
I
like
met
to
you.
think. There's concern in his voice.
No, Mass, would you say Helldivers is? I mean, it had a nice resurgence when they dropped the Illuminate. They're averaging like 50 to 80,000 a day, which is pretty damn good. I fucking love Helldivers. Phasmophobia's Let's Play next. Hey, wouldn't you know it? Me and my friends played some Phasmophobia. I have about 2 hours worth of footage on my hard drive that I'm gonna cut down, and if it's good, I might make it into a video. If not, I might not. I don't know. A couple of my friends weren't into it. But I feel like we got a good few rounds in. The problem is I play those games like a moron, so I kept dying.
It's a temporary fix, just something to contain the situation.
I
Okay.
had to do it in an hurry. Not my best work, but it should hold for a while.
Okay, so if you guys are going to need me to go clear out a ghost, I'm gonna need the key.
Of course. Noid, give
Sweet.
the officer the key.
Sweet. What's the massive motif? Oh my god, my brother keeps fucking saying that. He keeps referencing that goddamn meme. Like, is I don't get it. I don't get it.
All right.
Oh shit! The Speed Freak dips into his belt pack and produces a yellow key. He then makes a sudden, cool infused move, tossing it in your general direction. Reaction speed, medium 10. Be the cool cop. He catch the key as it flies towards you, or let it fall on the ground, then pick it up like a normal adult person. No, we're gonna be a cool cop. Yeah. Yeah, no, exactly.
The object makes a small ringing sound as it approaches. Just the tiniest chime to your left.
I was told as we were going in to the first round that the ghosts don't like it when you say their name. So the moment we crossed the threshold, I immediately shouted out whatever the ghost's name was, and I called it a bitch ass hoe. If you can imagine, I died pretty quickly.
The key hits your
the ghost did not like it.
Freaks nod to you approvingly.
Bask in the glory. Oh, thanks, man. Play it cool. Thanks, man.
A respectful nod. You proved something here.
Hell yeah. So how long have those people been locked in there?
Like a week, maybe?
Oh, they're definitely dead then. How can you be sure they haven't starved to death?
I'm super sure they're alive. I mean, come on.
They probably froze to death.
Maybe 85% sure they're still alive.
Somewhere in the ruinous past that led you here, there was something called exams. You may have learned the term involuntary manslaughter there.
Okay. 85% is not good enough when you're dealing with another person's well-being. Yeah. 80. Fuck. Hey, do you know what the term involuntary manslaughter means?
Yes, I do. I listen to Channel 8 all the time. I know about crime stuff, and I assure you, officer, this is not what's happening here. I'm at least 80% sure they're alive. I mean, come on. Most people aren't ever that alive in their entire lives.
Phasmophobia is not scary, but it isn't not scary. It's mid. Well, that's just like your opinion, man. This reminds me of a Snapcube clip, that one about Until Dawn. Oh my god, I fucking loved the Until Dawn Snapcube fandom. That shit was wild. Yeah, no, Phasmophobia, like, the thing is like a lot of the scary factor in those sorts of games gets dropped out when you're playing with friends. Because if you're playing with friends, you're dicking around and you're having a good time, and that's going to remove a lot of like the potential scariness. Because like a lot what I think makes horror games scary is that feeling of aloneness. And that feeling of being trapped. And when you're with friends, the fact that like you die and then you pretty much end up in the goddamn like spectator mode and you can watch your friends still being idiots, it removes a lot of the scary stuff. Sounds like nonsense.
Right. It is nonsense. Total garbage. I knew you'd see through it. You're one smart cop.
All right, now where was I with that padlock?
Attentively, ready to answer the questions of one smart cop.
Ooh, wait, I have an in.
Man. Tell us what you want to know. Let's do it.
Interesting. You mentioned some kind of ecclesiastes own the church. Who are the ecclesiastes?
Oh yeah, that's a meteor name for the founding party.
I remember learning about the ecclesiastes before. I thought they were talking about the Pleiades, the stars.
If you don't know what the founding party is, there might be a way to mask it with minor demagoguery.
Okay. Now humor me, Andre. What is the founding party?
Of it, I've never really looked them up, you know. I can't give you a precise definition, but they're a very powerful religious organization.
And
they have roots in ancient mass society.
Okay.
And they're the custodians of the Pericarnassian church. Plus, they anoint the innocents. They, like, made the innocentic system, no?
What the hell is the innocentic system? Now, Andre, in your opinion, would this ancient religious organization who anoints the innocents want a club for the anointic music in one of their churches? Would they?
Totally.
There isn't a trace of doubt in his voice. I'm just gonna go along with that because I wouldn't know.
Pericarnassian church is about love. Nordic music is about love. I got love for my Pericarnassian posse. Love is the relay out of death. We dance.
He violently shakes the tape player as if to see he can break it. Okay, I like Egghead.
Love is hardcore.
Unity. Unity.
Make some noise for my Insulindian posse.
He turns the volume up and then looks at you with a knowing nod, as if it's obvious you will now break into dance. Can I dance? Can I? No, damn it.
Your
really hoping you would give me the game. God damn it, buddy. That's the first thing you're gonna say when you come in here. I would welcome you to the stream, but because of that, I am not welcoming you to the stream. You're not getting banned, but you are not welcome. Okay. No words, enjoy the beat, nod your head. Yeah.
Feels good.
All right, I don't quite understand what you're talking about. What's a posse? I think I can figure that out for myself. I guess love can be pretty hardcore. Depends on the love.
It can. He's coming around. You're getting
Shit,
it.
I got a thought out of that. Nice. Everything reminds me of them. Everywhere I go, I see his face. I now understand it was lame of me to suggest otherwise. Anodic music is about love, and so is the Paracanesian Church. Proceed.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Like a guitar.
Let's set them up a fucking dance club in a decrepit church.
That you share is
Hell yeah.
Paracanesianism.
Do it for the masses. Do it for the crew.
His friend forms a fist with a screwdriver still in his hand. Approvingly so.
I didn't want to say it, but it was pretty lame of you to imply otherwise.
It was.
Anyway,
It was. I'm
you got
sorry.
more questions?
The one with the large head is still looking at you, nodding his head, waiting for your body to start moving.
Okay. I wanted to ask you about this tent full of equipment.
Yes. What?
I see you brought your own water. I hate to tell you, but it reeks of sweat in here. What's with all the Nosafed?
The what now?
He leans in to hear you better. Point to the bottles of nasal spray in the corner. The Nosafed Ultra. You have a lot of it lying around.
Oh, the old Ultra. We...
Do you huff it? Can I have some?
He's like an actor, looking to the souffleur for his line.
Line!
I have a major sinus infection. Stuffy nose. We all do. Shit's all blasted up. Winter. Can't even breathe.
Look, like I said, I may be a cop, but I ain't no Stitch. That makes sense. Tell me about
Yes.
another thing.
What?
I see you brought your own water.
Yeah. Good to have, bitch to carry. When I first scouted the place, I did some reconnaissance. I'm not sure the church even has running water.
See, the thing is you don't really want to drink just distilled water because it's lacking a lot of minerals. It'll actually, I believe over time, it'll actually end up dehydrating you because it'll pull a lot of like natural minerals out of your cells and stuff, and that's no bueno.
Oh,
He doesn't know what to say.
it's the one they sell at the fuel station.
It's like he's lying to you, my liege.
I think he
He's
is.
slippery enough that there's nothing for you to grab hold of.
Hate to tell you, but it reeks of sweat in here.
It does, doesn't it?
Told you we have a smell problem.
Dude, I'm like tired. Your body can become dependent on nasal sprays if you use it constantly. That's true. That's true. Oh, maybe they're dried out and they need to take the Nosafed to not do that. Your body can get dependent on anything. Like you can form an addiction with anything. Like if you try hard enough. Okay. Okay, picks up a cell for. Okay, wait. I also smell ether.
Ether?
Why?
I don't smell ether. Do you, Noid? No.
It's mixed with a peculiar chemical scent, like laundry
He
detergent.
sniffs the air, then shrugs.
I'm doing my
Doesn't
super
take a
cop
forensic
shit.
Scientist to guess it's drug related. They look and act like the kind of guys who've done their fair share.
So guys, give me some of your drugs.
However, their breathing is regular, their jaws stay put, and their pupils aren't dilated. So, not under the influence right now.
That can
At
change.
least not under the influence of stimulants. That doesn't rule out hallucinogens, benzos, some depressants. How do you know all this?
I wonder how I know all this. Why are you asking? Encyclopedia, why are you asking me what you know?
He
Enough
nods
of this.
enthusiastically.
Oh.
No doubt,
Ooh.
a little relieved.
Damn, I got a -2 from convinced I'm a smart cop. Damn. Okay. Shit. Maybe everything isn't quite as you've been told. Yeah, that's oh shit. I have a logic 6, it's a 16. I have a +2 but a -3, which leads to a net -1. So it's logic 5. I need to roll an 11. Shit. Okay, let's see if I can get some more out of these other things. Who exactly are these people
Truth
inside the
is,
church?
I don't really know. None of us do. I don't even know how many there are. All we've seen are glimpses.
But you haven't seen them and you want the police, or you haven't even seen them and you want the police involved?
Well, there's also the machinery.
Machinery.
When I first scouted the place, back in February, it was abandoned, empty. Took some time getting the crew together. So about 2 weeks ago, we came here hoping to set the stuff up. Suddenly, there are all these strange machines lying around in there.
Weird.
One of them has wires running into bowls of water. Wires into water. Never seen anything like it.
That's not safe. That's a good way to get electrocuted. This gambling reminds me you've bought 2 lotto tickets. If you don't play, you've already lost. No, it's the opposite. If you play, you've already lost. Because odds are you're not going to win, so you're just handing money over.
Andre, tell him about the feeling.
What feeling?
Oh, and it felt like there was something in there with us, watching us from the dark.
Oh, that's interesting. Because I learned recently that there's a possibility that a lot of like ghost sightings or like ghost events that like people deal with, like that feeling of dread you get, can be caused by what's the term? Something about audio, like audio ranges that are below 60 hertz or something like that. They can like fuck with the body, like they fuck with your perception, and they cause like this feeling of dread, and they can cause like hallucinations and shit, like minor hallucinations and things. I wonder if that's got anything to do with this.
No.
Interesting.
The other one.
Which other one? I'm not as in tune with my emotions as you are, Egg.
Felt like silence. Awful silence.
But you haven't physically seen anyone?
Not exactly. We've just seen someone who we think is a woman go in and out of the church.
Huh.
A couple of times. And we felt someone or something eyeing us inside. But that's kind of it.
Interesting. Can you tell me more about this
You
machinery?
should talk to Noid about that. I just got a distinct burnout and dopehead sign from them. Probably jacked up to some snuff station too. Probably, very likely.
I believe it's under 60 hertz. There's like a term for it. I don't remember the term itself, but there is like a specific term for it. It's like frequencies underneath the 60 hertz range or something like that. It's like below what human ears can hear, but the vibrations will still affect the human body. Like you can't hear it, but you can feel it on like an unperceptible level. Brown note, not brown note. Brown note's such a fucking funny concept. Didn't Mythbusters disprove that? I seem to remember they did way back in like the 1st or 2nd season. I don't remember. So how can you be sure they're burnouts and dopeheads if you haven't even seen them?
Well, honestly, I can't, but I am.
This is a below feeble attempt at avoidance. Basically, he is attempting to weaponize idiocy.
Wow, you can't, but you do. I should add weaponized idiocy to my own repertoire.
Hey now, I'm 70% sure they're substance abusers.
Okay, so you're 80% sure they're fine, and now you're 70% sure they're substance abusers. But I'm 100% sure you're a substance abuser. So, what was that about some thing watching you?
You aren't alone, you know?
It wasn't quite human, if you know what I mean.
Not human, as in a ghost. Do you know what he means?
It was this dark shape climbing upside down along the ceiling, like some kind of crab man.
Crab man?
Yeah, you know, the way it was climbing up and around the ceiling, like a crab.
It was stalking a cell.
Interesting.
Exhibiting ambush behavior.
Odd. Crabs are usually marine creatures and not known for climbing walls.
It was Spider-Man. It was man. I'm not gonna say anything more about the thing I'm working on, Sand. All of that, like what I've said so far, is more behind the scenes stuff than I ever wanted to say. Actually, I was just so excited about it. I will not be speaking any more of it. As far as the streams are concerned, this ARG I'm creating does not exist. So yeah, I need to adjust the camera. The camera's not in the right spot. I just now realized that. That's better. Okay. Are you sure there was a crab man?
Yeah, totally. I mean, I didn't personally see it. Estelle was alone that time, but I believe her. If she comes out running and says there's a crab in there, there's a crab in there.
Yeah, it was probably just a crab.
So he hasn't even been in there lately. Is he afraid?
Sounds like he is.
Ask her about it, but be nice. Don't tell her you don't believe in the crab.
Who said I don't believe in the crab?
It probably is.
I never said that.
Don't let them draw you in with this nonsense.
All right, let's talk about something else. What's the deal with Egghead?
He's a quiet man, mostly communicates through music, and by being a master of ceremonies.
It's a master of
You know,
ceremonies.
A declaimer of slogans. He's a performer, gets the people going.
Interesting, sire. A bit like you, then. An MC for short.
An MC. in MC. I'm conducting the Manhattan Project too. Yeah, I'm gonna build a nuclear bomb in my basement. For legal reasons, that's a joke. Also, that's a joke because, God, anyone who knows me would know I am far too lazy to try to figure out how to build a nuclear bomb. How do you communicate with him?
Well, he's just kind of here.
And
really know
about throwing Cluer to the next stream or something. Maybe that's what I want you to think. Maybe I want to keep you guessing. And maybe I'm being sincere. You'll never know. That's the great thing, is I'm being sincere. So, are you in your basement right now? Yes. Where else do you think I'd build it? Like outside? Have you ever really talked to him? It's a spacious basement.
When I like stumble and find my way into his center, you have to hear a lot of hardcore to the mega first though.
The man smiles mysteriously, choosing to let the beat speak for itself.
Unfortunately, I don't speak beeps.
I get it. He's a puzzle.
He is a puzzle. All right, so I didn't get anything else about this. Yeah, there's plenty of space for me to build to reconduct the Manhattan Project. Besides, since they already did it, I'm just doing a sequel, and everyone knows the sequel is easier to make than the original. Come on,
well,
damn it! Oh, that was close.
A smart cop, and a smart cop like you would understand if something wasn't quite right. So this should be easy.
Yeah, and then there's the Narcomania.
Indeed. So one of them came upon the abandoned church. They want to turn it into a club for dance music, but agents of Narcomania have overrun it.
That was a white
shudder
check,
to
right?
Think of all the narco they must have already consumed in there.
Shit.
Narco is bad.
All right.
Plus, and it has to be considered, you can't invent the future of dance music in this smelly old tent. Imagine if you had
True.
a church. That settles it. Analysis complete.
Okay.
The story checks out.
So this is a white check. You know what I happen to have right now? 2 skill points. Did it say logic or conceptualization? Hold on. Wait, what's this? Oh shit!
Generator.
Oh shit! I know what his date of birth is now.
You were born in the year 07.
Okay.
In the last year of the commune of Revachol, right before it fell, in the old military hospital on the ground floor, where people usually came to die during a snowstorm.
Damn, those are
The
some
revolution had
depressing
about 1 year
circumstances
left
of
to go,
birth.
and the fires were still burning bright. There were explosions in the blizzard. This was 44 years ago. You are 44 years old. The bloating might never leave your face, but beneath it, you still have some years. You still have some hope.
Okay, so if he stops drinking, he stops doing drugs, he could actually have a reasonably decent rest of his life. Okay, what do I get for it? Learning cap for logic raised to 4 and -1 difficulty to all physic passives. That sucks. That's okay. Okay, what was that check again? Logic. Okay, cool. All right. Luckily, I have 2 skill points. Let's go ahead and just plop that shit in there. Here we go. Aw, damn it. I should have put 1 in, then done the check, then done it again. That way I could have gotten 2 checks out of it. Yeah, you have a whole notebook ready. Oh, I don't know if you want to do that. I don't think it's going to be that good. Also, you figured out the Python code for your ARG? Nice. Okay, come on.
A number of things don't add up. Let's take a look.
Yeah!
Gather around, kids.
Okay, kids, now gather around.
Speed Freak puts down a busted capacitor and looks at you. The one with the large head seems very enthusiastic
the large head.
about whatever you have planned. Their would-be leader is less amused.
Okay. Sometime in the past, I'm not sure where and how, I fell sick and became the shadow you see now. But before that, I have reason to believe I was a police detective.
But you still are.
Okay, thank you for the kind words, but everyone in here sees I'm a disgrace to this uniform. I was good enough. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. We're not doing this. I've used up my luck for this round. God damn it, I have, haven't I? Haven't I? Okay, I'm not gonna go with the self-deprecation bullshit. I was good enough in this job to be afforded the rank of Lieutenant Euphrator. I could have been captain. Imagine that.
What happened?
disco happened.
I've been trying to say we need the next step in dance music to happen fast.
Shut it!
What? I have! I've said that!
Now, obviously, that might as well have been 1,000 years ago, but there's still some detective left in
The
me.
young speed freak is silent. He senses something is wrong.
Okay. Huh. Interesting. You're sober. Was it hard for you to keep sober for this meeting?
We don't need drugs to be hardcore.
Oh, hey, buddy boy, welcome to the stream. Maybe you have a notebook that you use for these kinds of things like RIG when YouTubers do it. Oh, cool, okay. That's pretty rad. I wish I had the kind of dedication to do that sort of thing.
Shut the fuck up, Egg.
All right, okay. Maybe not today, Egg. But you need drugs to get through the days when you're not expecting me.
Climb down from the equestrian monument, cop man.
Why were they
Consciousness
expecting
is new
me?
to the universe. We all have our ways to ease the shock.
Bottom line is, I know.
What exactly is it you know?
This isn't the makings of a club. It's a tent full of laboratory equipment for manufacturing drugs. And this music stuff is a front.
I have no
That's why
idea
it smells
how you
like
arrived at
ether.
that
That's why there's
conclusion, but
Nosafed.
it's wrong.
That's why there's
Look,
distilled
we even
water.
have speakers.
Because you don't want to drink distilled water. It's going to fuck you up in the long run. But Nosafed, ether, distilled water. I'm no scientist, but drugs.
One speaker. They have one speaker.
Yeah. Where's his friend? Did he lose his friend?
What
the
do
speaker?
you mean, friend?
The other speaker. You only have one. Everyone knows you need at least 2 speakers.
It's a one-speaker system. It's monodynamic.
Got shit,
You
Jonah, when
wouldn't
you
know
hear
the first
binary,
thing
the
about
beeping
sound
thing.
reproduction
Oh, you mean
and
Morse
aerobic
code?
music. Other speaker.
This may be the brain damage talking, but you've definitely never heard of monodynamic or one speaker system.
I mean, they do exist. They're just not. They're just not optimal for a club setting. You want, at the very minimum, a stereo system, and at most, you want like a full surround sound, like multi-stereo sort of thing. But like a mono-dynamic speaker system for a club? Come on, get real. Get fucking real. You have no headphones. Wouldn't Estelle need her headphones to spin tape?
What do you know about spinning tape? Nothing.
I know you pawned them, likely for lab equipment and drug ingredients.
I'm sorry, but there is no lab equipment and no drug ingredients.
The distilled water.
And of all cellular-based life.
No.
What's your point, Lawbreaker?
No. Not distilled water. Regular water is the cornerstone of life. Not everything, very few things actually want to use distilled water. Distilled water is it is a process that gets you to that point. Natural water does not. They think they're bullshitting me. The ether in the air, a useful solvent, good for getting acting agent out of a solution.
Make up your mind. First it's the sweat, then it's the ether.
He smiles nervously. There's no need for me to pile on anymore, is there?
No shit.
He sounds tired. Okay. You write down the story and theories you have. As Nani's just dropping down song lyrics. Okay. Yeah, my heart is in my heart is in surround sound. Okay, in short, you try to use a police detective to set up a drug lab.
Come on, that's
against the law?
I meant to say, not true.
So what are we going to do with you?
What do you mean, do?
There's resignation in his voice.
There we go.
He's almost ready to drop the act. It wouldn't take.
There's a
long to
water
push.
talk? We do this lawman style. First, you tell me everything, then I pass judgment. You tell me what's really going on and we'll work from there. I can be lenient. Ah, yes, the typical cop approach where you just fucking lie to him.
What do you mean by lenient?
Not calling my backup and hauling you off to the pen, for starters. Haven't you heard? I'm the dirtiest cop this side of the river. I'll make life hard for you using every connection I've got, which is none. For starters, not calling backup. I'm the good guy, really. All you gotta do is if you confess, I'll get you off easy, okay? It's fine.
Things are just so hard for an entrepreneur in this city right now. It's not like we lied when we said we want to turn a church into the wickedest club in East Revachol.
Because we do! We totally do!
We just need to turn it into a speed lab before.
That's fair.
To get our foot in the door.
And why did you need me?
Like I told you,
spooky arseholes moved in while I was getting all this stuff together. A month ago, the place was empty, and now it's all spooked up.
But they're not really spooky, are they?
No, man. They're spooky, all right. It's just that they would also probably call the police if we started cooking speed in there.
Yep.
But the sign was way off too. I couldn't feel the love at all.
Sir, you promised you'd be lenient.
Mm-hmm.
This is it. Judgment time.
Okay. So now is where I get to make my choice. What kind of person, what kind of cop do I want to be? Do I want to ask them for a bribe? Do I want to be a stick in the mud and arrest them? Also, it's 3-on-1. I think I'd get my ass kicked if I did this. I could evict them, which again, I think I'd just get my ass kicked. Let's do this clean, no speed lab, just a club for erotic music, which honestly I'm leaning towards. It wouldn't work without a lab. Do what you have to do to keep the club alive. I have to look into the spooker situation before if there's one thing I'm good at, it's procrastinating. Let's put this off.
We can continue on an amiable path, right? No more misunderstandings, no more lies. Before you go, is there anything else you need?
No.
As always, we'll be right here, waiting patiently for the news.
Okay, because I do want to investigate the actual church before I make a decision about these dudes, right? Because I don't want to be a narc, you know? I don't want to be a snitch. To your right, a white-billed cormorant eyes you suspiciously. The birdie? The birdie! Wow, he can get right up next to it and it don't even, like, fly away. I like birds. All right. Let's go investigate the church. I now have the key to the padlock, so I can actually get in without needing to break it down. I want to see what's going on in here first, and then we will work it out. Hey, welcome back, buddy.
In front of you.
Okay, open the padlock with the key.
Easily. You hear a click as the shackle pops open.
Let's go.
There you go. The lieutenant nods at you. Pull on the doors.
A great whoosh of air rushes into the dark innards of the church.
You go to sleep. Sleep is more important than me, so if you need to go to sleep, you can go to sleep.
In the heart of the city.
Beautiful. Oh. Cool. Where am I? Why is... Oh. Rad. This place is fucking huge. I got purple. A strange stillness fills you as you look ahead. You should walk here, not run. Interesting. You're not tired, but you need to go to sleep. See, when that happens to me, I just pop a couple Benadryl. I know you're not supposed to do that. This grotesque wooden figure looks half finished. This figure was added later. It's not part of the original church. Oh my god, I want to know. I want to know what happens if I sprint, but I also don't really want to find out. Sans, have a night out. All right, San, have a good one. Just take some heroin. Yeah, that's what I said. Bark beetles? No, this looks intentional. Some long garden style. And like I said, I'm not putting any clues, or I'm not I'm not thinking enough about it yet to do that. As far as the streams are concerned, there's nothing. The blackboard is filled with complex equations. They look recent. Interesting. It looks like they're starting to set up their club stuff in here. Something to do with radio's frequencies? 2 decks of reel-to-reel tapes spinning on empty. I wonder where that leads. A portable Harman Washi tape recorder. Is it possible it's recording something? Weird. Is that money up there? What's this?
A machine stands in the corner, watched over by the figures on the stained glass window. It's turned on and quivering with soft electricity.
Another radio computer. And this time it's already turned on.
I have a question. Why doesn't the ginger girl chill inside here? Wait, who? Oh. Here, a cell? Well, it was locked. It was locked because there was like some creepy shit going on. She saw like a crab monster or whatever the fuck. Good to know when the streams clues start. Please warn us because, well, why would I warn it? Why would I warn? That sort of stuff is best coming without warning. I went on medicine, right? What do you mean I went on medicine? Like I work in medical industry.
We should leave. I doubt this place bears any
I didn't go to
connection
school
the
for
case.
medicine or anything. Okay. So, yeah, so the reason why Estelle's not going in here is because they believe the place is like haunted or something. So she's not hanging out. How do we get inside? I got the key. I got the key for the padlock. All right, buddy, have a good night. Were you gonna ask me a question related to schoolwork or something? So you can stay up all night trying to see the clue, but okay. Well, I'm not gonna put. Look, those things happen like in the moment of me editing the videos. Okay, they're not going in the streams. No, all right. Okay. Yeah, no, because I didn't go to like medical school or anything. I didn't go to college really at all because I dropped out. I'm like a very low level person. Anyway. We should leave. I doubt this place bears any connection to the case. Yes, Kim, but I'm so fucking curious about it. Menace is not what you want to do. Yeah, me neither. But it pays the bills for now. Wait, let me... Okay, I want to investigate it.
Fluorescent play and print buttons.
I want to hit play. I want to hit play. I want to hit play. I want to hit play.
Connected to the central compartment is wide open. The lieutenant says nothing. You see the machine's glowing frame reflected back from his diamond-shaped glasses. You're free to proceed.
See, this one, you kill people by accident. By accident, of course. For real. Trust me. By accident, yes.
The speaker comes to
I don't know what my voice just did there.
Seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. An old lady greets you. Her voice sounds 100 years old.
Continue.
Good afternoon. Votre accident on Saint-Brun. This is the East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the personal log?
Holy shit! It's this person again!
It's the same old woman you spoke with through the radio computer in the doomed commercial area.
Oh my god! It's me again. How are you?
Thank you. Please repeat. Is this the personal log?
Shit, I forgot to check inside the core to see what filament's inside.
End the call and do that.
Okay,
Goodbye.
The machine's keyboard is still
alright, look inside the compartment.
Sits a cube-like crisscross of filaments, smoldering in the dark like fireflies. Silver tape on the side says, in black marker, log, February to March.
Okay, so this is the personal
Another
log.
filament memory.
Alright, press play.
Good afternoon.
Okay, I looked inside the core, but the tape on the filament just said log February to March.
Good. Please repeat the password.
I don't know what the password is.
There's no use trying to guess the answer.
Okay. A password? I'm really bad at passwords. Can you give me a hint?
No.
The hint system is not part of the protocol for repeater stations.
Is it my birthday?
Still no.
Alright.
Received. I will register this login attempt. Votre accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
Okay, so I need to find a password.
Keyboard.
Wait. What happens if I press print?
Nothing happens.
Okay, nothing. Alright, so I gotta find a password. Now, ooh, what's that? Someone's siphoning electrical current from outside into this antenna. Here you go. The antenna Ream Esker AR1 is buzzing with energy. You're reminded of the game 5 times today. You know, honestly, when you popped in and you mentioned it, that was the first time I thought about the game in a good, like, week and a half or so. I was on a good streak until you ruined it. The bowl is filled with water. A live wire runs directly into it. Could these wires work as contact microphones? Maybe. If I walk over this, will I get electrocuted? No. Okay. Well, I was kind of hoping I would. Oh well. Milo, are you bullying Luna again?
This part of the church, it's almost
Stop it.
All
Luna?
the shifting matter and shuffling of living things is gone.
1 second.
Nothing seems to exist beyond the church anymore.
Luna. Ooh. Get on that. Christ, cat. She has like absolutely no sense of balance or carefulness or anything. She is constantly knocking shit over, and not on purpose. It's always on accident. Well, Cat is gone now. She was up on the... they're not supposed to get on that table because that table's cluttered with stuff that I don't want them knocking over or breaking. Which honestly is my fault.
Maybe
but...
if you were to stand in just the right spot,
Oh.
even your footsteps would be completely silent.
Interesting.
And then it's gone. Almost all of it. But for the faintest of hums. It seems the sound here is detached from its source
Oh, hi,
somehow.
Zenith. Well,
If
Zenith's
not
here
put
now.
Out, Outright,
baby.
truly unusual. Sounds like the Pale.
How do I know what the Pale sounds like? How do I know what the Pale sounds like?
From recordings of the Far Pale. You've
Oh.
heard them. We all have.
Oh.
You can hardly hear.
You bought a
your
metal
own
toy gun. It
breathing.
looks cool as hell. What model? What's it based off of? I'm curious. Hi, kitty cat. Kitty cat. You're such a kitty cat. Put tinfoil on tables so you don't want your cats to jump up. Yeah, but tinfoil is expensive, and then I have to like roll it all out, and it'd be a whole thing. You hate/love this re-challenge? What re-challenge? Milo, that's not a scratching post. There you go. All right. You can hardly feel your own breathing. Yell as loud. You can hardly hear your own breathing. Yell as loud as you can.
Your voice is barely audible. Not a howl, but the softest of whimpers.
Colt 1911. Good model. Good model. Resident Evil. What are they doing? Like new challenges and stuff in the games? What? I thought they were just like single player experiences. Do they have daily challenges? That's a weird thing. Stomp your feet and clap your hands.
Produce a few muffled thumps,
We
after
will,
which the
we
silence feels
will rock
even more
you.
total.
Okay.
Somehow.
Interesting. What's
The
happening?
lieutenant points to his ears.
He can't
and
hear
shakes
me.
His head. Then he leans closer.
So this is cool. So there's like like I'm standing here right at the culmination of this triangle, and it's silent here, surrounded. This is cool.
Can you hear
What
anything?
the fuck? Are they trying to make artificial pale here? Whatever the hell is going on. What are you doing? You're not even itching anything. Are you? There you go. 1 second. Zen is itching her. Oh, great. You just got fucking slobber all over me. Thank you for that. I appreciate that significantly. That was awesome. Go. There you go. Jesus Christ. Like RE7 on the hardest difficulty, Madhouse and his torture. You have to hit only headshots if you want to win. Good God. I would simply just not. I would simply not. Okay, can you hear anything? Almost nothing is beginning to worry me. Not really, but it's extraordinary. I've never experienced anything like this. Or can't hear shit.
I wonder why
I'm doing
the
the second one. Cat
church
tags. Cat
was filled
tags.
with
She's
such
on here all the
strange
time. You've seen Zen. She's now off my lap because she slobbered all over me, and now I want her gone. So,
His detached tone conceals how
Ooh.
uncomfortable he is. Maybe the church was designed this way to prevent boisterous activity, singing and dancing
I don't think so.
on its premises.
I think it's paranatural.
Please, detective, not this again.
Look up into the bell
The
tower.
orderly rows of ceiling panels become barely visible, then disappear completely in the darkness of the tower overhead.
What if I don't want to know what's up there? I want to know, though. Try to see beyond the shadows. Come on, succeed. Fuck yeah! All right, I have not used up all my luck yet. Yeah, Mia's first boss battle, you only get 27 bullets. Jesus Christ. Yeah, oh. I would simply just not do that challenge. Or any of
It's like there's
those.
something moving up there.
Because I'm too
A
bad.
shadow has emerged from the tower and it's
crab.
making its way toward you
Oh.
through all the other shadows.
Follow the shadows' movements.
It's not a shadow anymore, becoming more substantial as it gets closer. The shape of an animal descends.
Officer, is there something up there?
The lieutenant follows your gaze, attempting to see whatever it is that you're seeing.
Oh no, you've lost sight of it. Where did it go?
On the ceiling?
Yes, the darkness makes the ceiling feel infinitely far away.
Oh, that was cool.
Looking straight
That was
at you
fucking cool.
with dark eyes. Maybe it's possible to talk to it.
Oh my god, yeah, Kim, right. Kim can't see because his eyes are bad. That's why he has glasses, but his glasses suck too. There is a creature. This is now a creature feature featuring the creature, and I am not happy about this. That was really cool that when you blink, it actually like shut off the screen for a
The
second.
shadow is a man made of the same stuff as the carpentry of the building.
So it
He
is
looking at it
paranatural.
intently,
I knew it. I knew this wasn't fully logical. There was some weird shit going on. The Crab Man. Are you the Crab Man?
The man
Yeah,
leans
I'm man.
forward a little, fixing you with a steady, unreadable gaze, then speaks.
Habitual alcohol use has made you into a scared little pussy, Holmes. But don't worry. Everything's gonna be all right. You come to the right place.
Why is he Latino? Okay.
That accent is Villalobos, a peninsula in Mesk and a district in general.
Yeah, no, that's
There's
Mexico.
a sizable contingent of Villalobos-speaking Mesks in Revachol.
Okay. All right. How does he know about my habitual alcohol use? Kim, are you seeing this? Kim, are you seeing this? I need you to confirm that you're seeing this shit. Because, like, I need to know if this is a hallucination or not, or not. The right place for what?
Here you can receive the mother's love.
Oh yeah, I want to receive the mother's love. All right.
Take your hand and lift you out of the despair at the bottom of that bottle.
Okay.
This man is obviously a habitual narcotics user. Do we really need to question him?
Kim does see him.
Hey, and what was that about the bottle again? You haven't even drank that much lately.
Yeah.
Lay off it already.
Right, I haven't. I only had one drink in the first night, and that was just to celebrate waking up and being alive. Yeah, I guess I have a bit of a problem. It's been getting a bit out of hand lately, but...
Está crudo, way. I see deep inside you. Your body and your spirit are suffering greatly from overindulgence. And you don't even know it.
Oh, trust me, dude. I am very in touch with my suffering.
Not all of it. I was like you once. You don't know all the havoc El Vino is wrecking on your mind and your spirit. Necesita parar, homie.
Okay.
You know, actually, since we're here, you may want to pay attention to what the ceiling climber is saying.
Thank you, Kim. For some reason, I feel like you have a point there. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Some crazy guy under the roof? What is this shit? You know, if alcohol is central to my identity, I wouldn't drink. If I wouldn't drink, I just wouldn't be me. Or this is stupid. I don't even know what this is. Or that's all well and good, but we need to talk about the unlicensed occupation of ecclesiastic property. No. For some reason, I feel like you have a point there.
Don't trust me.
Hey, give me a thought.
I
just got an achievement. The goodest of good cops. Get Kim to trust you. Kim trusts me, chat. Holy shit. I got Kim to trust me. Oh my god.
This is the church.
I didn't think I'd be able to pull it off with all the bullshit that I keep getting myself into. He sways gently on the beams, waiting for you to take it all in.
You have no idea what the fuck he's talking about.
Yeah, well, church is the mother of silence.
Off your game?
And there was the whole, like, silence thing. So, yeah, he's evolved into an Alcoholics Anonymous meeting.
Saving per chance.
Alcoholics and Narcotics Anonymous.
His very self. This man is a zealot.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you again. Are you the Crab Man?
Never known myself.
Channeling my inner Charlie Kelly.
But if that's the name you got for me, I won't stop you from using it.
Okay. The thing is like, you are more like a Spider Man.
I always thought of myself more like a flame.
You don't look anything like a flame. For one, you have no light.
And beams.
There you go. Kim, you can trust us with your life. You will never abandon you in our time of need. Kim, you can trust me with your life. Now please give me your gun.
That's not the only technique he's working on. Look at those carved
I am normal and can be trusted with firearms.
Is that a satchel of tools over there?
Okay, wait, did you also carve all those sculptures? Point to the nearest pillar, or let's keep moving on. What were you before you became... Okay, did you carve all the sculptures?
Sure am.
Uh-huh.
Whittling wood used to be something I just did to busy my hands.
So what are you? Are you like a protector spirit,
now
or...
I use those same hands in service of something greater than my own restlessness.
And what's that?
All right, let's consider the context and meaning here.
Yeah, okay. I see what you've done here. That's as if these figures are trying to become one with the church, or perhaps with the mother herself. Or, rub your chin. You got some nice curves going there. Squint your eyes. These seem a tad derivative. You're promoting the objectification of women with your reactionary depiction of female bodies. Honestly, I don't get it. All these figures look half finished. I'm going to go with one. I'm going to go with one. Here we go.
It's all just
Sorry,
for
Cub.
the mother, man. No need to overthink it.
Church golem. He is the church golem, the golem of the church. Okay, it's all for the mother man. Okay, who was the mother? What were you before you became a crab man and a wood
I was
carver?
in a gangway, but my memories of that time are fading. Most of them are already gone.
Weird. Okay, so many people losing their memory, a certain portent of doom. Lost my memory too, and it haunts me. I lost my memory too, but I like it. It's like I get to create a whole new me, start again from scratch. Or, so you used to be in a gang, but you don't really remember it? Sounds convenient. I'm gonna go with 2.
No, man. You gotta let that shit go. Then the mother's light touch will fill you with rapture.
Interesting.
Do you remember your name, sir?
Tiago's my name.
Okay.
But
We
those
already knew that
syllables
from
don't mean
the
much to me
subtitles,
these days.
interestingly enough.
A name isn't just your identity, but also, so to speak, your place amongst your fellows, your place in the world. I ain't got no use for such a place anymore.
That is interesting, because in a lot of like mythologies and stuff, names, like your proper name has like real power. And there's stuff like when people talk about like the Fae, how you're not supposed to give them your name because that gives them power over you and stuff. So yeah, being more than just your identity, being a place in the world, that's very interesting. Okay. My name's Harry. Extend your hand
That's
for a
just the
greeting.
thing, Holmes. None of that matters.
He ignores your hand. His limb's a mere shadow below the ceiling. Okay. Do you know where the other spooker is? Point at the strange machines around you.
Other spooker? Oh, esa viejita es muy estudiosa. Don't know, Holmes.
Okay. God, I wish I didn't fail Spanish 2 years in a row.
Viejita is grandma?
Okay, wait. So there is another person living in the church. And it's a viejita.
No. I just call her viejita because of her clothes. She's actually quite young. Or maybe not that young. Age is just one of the many masks we wear.
I like this guy. He's confusing as fuck, but I like your funny words, Magic Man. You don't know where she
That's
is.
what I said, Holmes.
How can you not know that when you both live here?
Don't really follow her comings and goings.
Right.
Just
They would
her
see a woman
typing
that
on her
comes in and
computer
out.
now and then. We got different interests.
So you've got nothing else to tell me. How she looks, what she does, who is she?
I'm afraid not, Essay. You just have to wait until she comes back, or
search through her radio computer.
Okay. Hey, you wouldn't have any chance. You wouldn't by any chance heard the password.
Too many times, Essay.
Hey, there we go.
Surveys are a good way to fish for personal information, especially in the name of public safety.
Okay, here we go. I'm doing a survey of passwords and passcodes, identifying regional trends in the interest of public safety, of course. Or I could just ask him to tell me the password. It's for a first-degree murder investigation in Martinaise. Honestly, I just want to. Okay, let's do the survey one.
Don't sweat it, vato. The password is afterlife death.
Afterlife death.
What do you think of that?
That's some cyberpunk shit right
Makes
there.
me almost pity la niñita pequeña when I hear it.
So what are you doing here?
This is a special place. There's a perforation in the world up there. A way out into nothingness. This church was built around it for purposes of veneration. I circled it, nurtured by the silence bestowed by the mother. One of these days, I'll be pure enough to go drink from it directly.
Like, drink from the silence? Is he talking about the Pale? Is there Pale being nurtured here in Martinaise? This is so cool. Okay, who's this mother of silence you keep talking about?
That's no simple question, Essay. She is one who can be painted or sculpted. She is a cavity in the dark beyond sense. She saved me, but I couldn't describe her to you. No one can, Holmes, and no one ever will.
What will happen once you drink from this perforation?
I will be incinerated, but not destroyed. Finally, I won with the state of the world before reality began.
That sounds a bit like substitution behavior, no? You know a thing or two about that.
Okay. Still don't know what you're doing in the church, though.
I'm a seraph.
I still
Holmes.
understand.
I sing the mother's glory.
Okay. It doesn't really make sense for you to sing if she's the mother of silence.
I don't mean literal singing, Holmes.
No, I didn't think so.
This is the mother of silence we're talking about. It's the singing of a burning heart.
Dude, I need to steal some of these lines.
You may be thinking.
The singing of a burning heart. Oh, peak.
No, Holmes. That's the material that's burning. The flames themselves are without sound.
How'd you even find this place?
Hard to say. I think I did some construction work here, back when I still had material worries. Up there, I realized what the true purpose of the church was. Been spending a lot of time here ever since. The past is nothing to me now, way. It didn't belong to me.
So you sure you didn't just switch one drug for another?
It's not like that at all, man. It's just faith and joyful service.
The thing is this does kind of sound like when like you get like an ex-alcoholic who turns full into like religion as like a way of like the religion saved them. It's like, yeah, they're not doing that, but then like you're like substituting an addiction to one thing to an addiction to another. But really, like, I guess it's better because it's not a substance that's going to ruin your life. But it's interesting. Substituted alcoholism for service into this weird deity. Yeah, exactly. It's the guy riding on the burning scroll.
He
Red
is lying.
The peaking question. Horse.
To his very own self.
The peaking question, me sitting there trying to hunt a raccoon for 3 streams straight and never being able to find one. Okay. Faith is kind of a drug. I guess you have a point. Exactly what I'm saying. Faith is kind of a drug.
I heard that before, Way. And I know I can't convince you on the spot. But think, when's the last time you woke up from silent communion with a hangover, regretting what you did last night?
I want to say, what's today? Monday? Sunday? Monday? Let's see. Okay, about a week. Last time I woke up with a hangover was about a week ago.
There are drugs darker than alcohol circling your system.
Huh? Interesting. Okay, I guess you have a point.
I know it will take time. Don't sweat it.
Right. I had other
The
questions.
sinewy figure lingers on the wooden beams, blending into the shadows.
So do you know why this church was abandoned?
Police raid a while back.
Police raid for what?
Did you witness it?
Not really. Or at least I don't remember much of it anymore.
What were
The
they
mother's
raiding?
love has done its job. That's what's so great about the mother. It lets you forget about everything.
27 bottles of jet in your body? Pfft, everyone knows Psycho is where it's at. Come on.
It looks like he truly doesn't remember. There's a vagueness to his sense of time.
So he is having the same kind of issues that Harry is having. And you know what? The vagueness of time is like the Pale Driver. Huh. He definitely got touched by Pale. I don't like that phrasing. He definitely had an encounter, a direct encounter with some amount of Pale. Interesting.
The ones in the tent outside, right? I see them. Guessing they're the ones who call me a crab. Probably scared of me.
Yeah, they are scared of you, because I just don't even know why. It blows up pancakes with my fucking pancakes. And you know what? I can accept you easing your way in, but I gotta say, you got to try MedX. Shit, wild. Okay, turning a church into a nightclub. I have to say it's a great idea. You should support it. I trust you won't get in the way of some enterprising youth. So what do you think about the nightclub?
Why not? They wouldn't bother me none.
Huh.
I'm usually way up there, imbibing.
Imbibing what?
Ain't no music on earth that can reach where I go.
Imbibing what?
Might even be nice to have some company.
He said that in spite of himself. He's more attached to the human than he'd like to think.
Interesting.
I think we're done here, Essay.
Oh, he's gone. Figure crawls off into the darkness above.
That was an interesting conversation.
That was confusing
However,
as fuck.
I'm still not sure how it's relevant to our investigation.
I'm sure I'll connect it to... I'm sure... Kim, I'm sure I'll be able to connect it somehow, okay? Everything has meaning. A cracked pane of glass. Colorful. You don't want to play Fallout to become a drug addict, then charge super mutants with a pipe. Yeah, that's fair. See, I play it for the storylines and the gameplay, but you do you. A scarf! Oh, but the bow tie. How does this look? No, I want the bow tie. I want the bow tie more than the scarf. There we go. We still looking dapper as fuck, boy. Figure drawn in the frost on the window depicting a deer. Alan Wake reference? Deerfest? Frost has drawn flowers in the glass, obscuring the view. Okay. Oh, shit. It said don't run. Don't run in here. I don't know why, and I'm kind of scared about why it doesn't want me to run in here, but I will respect the game's wishes. That's sick. That's really cool. Okay, how do I get up there? Do I just take these steps right here? Yes. Okay, cool. I know how to video game. A spider has spun its web around this wood-carved pillar. Oh. Oh, that was kind of weird. Oh, Jesus Christ. Autosave, thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and drop a quick save too, because I am weird like that. There's money up there. How do I get to that money? I want that money. Okay, maybe up these steps, and then across this section right here. Hell yeah! Those shoes? Or socks? They are shoes! Mesk Banger's red robes. Oh, but I have the T500. How do these look with the, nah. There you go. Can you save? You can. You can save and reload. That is true. I could just do that. Hold on. Let's see what happens. So the answer is actually nothing happens if I run while in here. There's a mouse or a rat or a spider or something small just ran across the ground there. Okay, but I can read. Young's the donation basket. Hell yeah. I actually forgot to grab the money that was over here. $1.50. Hell yeah. Nothing like a good $1.50. I guess I could have gone up around that way. All right. Good to know that I can run in here. All right. Now we've got the password. We got the password, got the password, got the password, got the password. Press play. Whoops. Press play. Continue.
Good afternoon.
Try again.
Code.
Afterlife death.
I have unlocked the filament. After ending the call, please press print to access the filament.
Ooh.
Is there anything else I can do for you today?
I like how I'm going to ask this as if I don't understand the concept of phones.
I have 2 machines registered to this company name in Martinaise. One on Saint-Brun,
which is where we are now.
The other on Rue de Saint-Guézelay.
And that was where the ruined whatever. Snag church money and homeless people's money at a fucking level.
That's the Doom commercial area.
Yeah, well, I steal money from my own bank account, so.
Anything else I can help you with? Goodbye.
The machine's keyboard, the printer prints out a long text document with dated paragraphs.
Cool.
It looks a bit like someone's journal.
Read the printout.
The first entry, made on the 4th of February, 51, by an unknown author, is short and concise. Arrived at the church. The door was boarded up, so I used the crowbar to get inside. Looks like the place has been deserted. Nothing out of the ordinary, but I'll ask around. Need to figure out how to get the electricity in. The lieutenant leans closer, scouring the printout over your shoulder. Just as you finish reading, he looks up, muttering under his breath.
4th of February. That's over a month ago. Whoever set up those machines has been here for quite a while.
What are they doing here, though? Do you think this log might be connected?
Our case? No, I don't think so.
I feel like it's connected.
Some local eccentric.
No. See, here's the thing, Kim, is that, like, exploring the whatever, the doomed commercial area also didn't seem connected, right? That also didn't seem connected. And of course it wasn't connected, but I did unlock the ability of me to have that fridge that I could store the body in while I try to get up enough skill points to, you know, see the bullet hole in the back of the dude's head. So we're going to continue through this, Kim. I don't give a shit if this isn't connected to the whatever, because it could be important anyway. All right, read the second entry.
6th of February, 51. Had a little chat with the local fishermen. Said I shouldn't go near that place. That the church was spooky and ridden with narcotics. It's a little spooky, all right. Still haven't figured out the electricity.
Okay, well, evidently they did find out the electricity eventually. And the running gag for his eyes. I mean, his eyes do suck. He did miss when he tried to shoot the corpse. Then again, he may have missed, but I shot the thing in the gut, so that was my bad.
See? Ridden with narcotics. Just like Andre said.
Okay.
7th of February, 51. Finally got the electricity in. Next on the agenda, a new antenna. I'm thinking Eska series, something advanced.
Okay, and we do have that. Why would she need an antenna?
Why would anyone need any of this equipment here?
Like, obviously they were doing something with this weird hole in the wall that I haven't looked at yet.
8th of February,
I'm going to do
51.
after examining this
Bought the antenna.
thing.
Had some problems setting it up. Called Simor for help. Heard the others are back to making art. Drinking somewhere out of town.
That's a hell of a way to make art.
A rock band again. Lexi has been seen asking money from strangers.
Okay.
But at least the artists have their act together. They're qualified labor. They can get work anywhere. Graphic design, ads. The programmers are doing fine too. I mean, they're programmers. The writers, though, they're fucked.
I gotta say, if that hole in the wall is a glory hole, that's gotta be for one ginormous human being. Like, absolutely would have to be massive, like a giant, because that's a big fucking hole.
I just
imagine the cock on that guy.
Data loss and be done with it. Still don't understand how it managed to wipe out the backup when the backup wasn't even connected to the front. I know. Everyone thinks it's impossible. They say I must be lying. I'm here to set it right.
A data loss?
Seems like something to do with radio computers. Unfortunately, I don't know enough about them to understand what the author is saying.
Yeah, me neither.
Something about the backup data getting destroyed.
Backup?
And how everyone thought it was the author's fault. Let's just keep reading.
Artists, programmers, Lexi, who are all these
I
people?
think these people worked in the radio computer games business. The one we saw in the Doom commercial area. They must be our former co-workers.
That makes sense. Read the 5th entry.
12th of February, 51. Brought some food from the grocery store. Apparently, there's a strike going on in the harbor. Definitely not happy to see the Martinaise people again. Everything's now set up in the church. Going to start working tomorrow, 8 a.m.
The strike. We are nearing the date of the murder.
True.
Keep reading. I'm interested now. I want to know what's that radio anomaly that sent this person here in the first place.
See, Kim? It might become connected. Read the 6th entry.
February.
Maybe you should learn not to question me, damn it.
Data up to Lintel for a while now. Trying to recreate the data loss, but nothing. Didn't even feel like logging in, the disappointment. But I did discover a curious audio-spatial anomaly at the back of the church. I've named it the Swallow. It swallows sound. Need to get some mics.
Okay.
Is she talking about?
Lieutenant looks towards the right, toward the silence. Read the 7th entry.
28th of February, 51. Yes, the first recordings confirm that the Swallow is real, and I'm not just losing my mind. It's a pillar of silence, with a diameter of approximately 3 meters. Seems like the higher I go, the less I record. This might be a coincidence, or it could be connected to the data loss that led me here.
The pillar of silence. She is talking about the silence. Is she suggesting it's more than just an architectural quirk?
Potentially, but what could it be?
The lieutenant doesn't answer. He follows your gaze, studying the basins. The water shines in them. No ripples.
Okay, read the 8th entry.
March 51. Some kind of young disco men have
Alright,
appeared next to the church. I've been trying to record the silence to find the epicenter, But now it turns out I've also been capturing the future of dance music, one neo-disco song over and over again.
So these are, they found the anechoic chamber. They kind
Fortunately,
of have,
the
yeah.
song is so monotonous, I was able to devise an algorithm. to factor it
Nice.
out.
She just
The
said
other
that
day,
song they're
one of the
making is
disco
shit.
men came in. Before I could even say hello, she got scared and left. Good. I don't want anyone distracting me from my work.
Okay. So when Estelle came in, she only saw the crab dude and didn't see this woman. And this is the woman that the other guys were talking about has been going in and out.
That disco man must be Estelle.
Yeah, she must be describing
Girl
Estelle.
on the ice?
Oh, hi Zenith. Welcome back. Are
Sounds
you
like
going to
her,
spit
yes.
all over me again? Read the ninth entry.
March 51. I got a call from the repeater station.
Oh, shit.
Someone has tried to access the radio computer in our old office in Martinaise. Can't do anything about it. The storekeeper still doesn't want to let me inside the building. Thinks I'm part of some kind of curse. How Martinaise of her.
That was me. I was the one who broke into that radio
I
computer.
knew it wasn't a good idea to meddle with the machine.
Holy shit.
No. It was a great idea.
Yes.
You're learning things.
Exactly.
This is how you learn things about machines.
All right, Uzi, you're heading out. All right, have a good night. We'll see you back tomorrow.
A new 2-meter AUX cable.
Unfortunately, you got to miss the end of this
Noodles,
mystery here, but
ping energy drinks,
let's watch the VOD.
Water,
Have a good one. Take care of
toothpaste,
yourself.
Gum. Also, some canned air.
All right.
Your reading is interrupted by the sound of the church door opening. A strange woman makes straight for the radio computer.
That's her, probably. Suna, the programmer. Hello. She's not even gonna say anything. She's just gonna walk up to us first. We're not doing. Wait, can she not see us? Wait, is she blind?
Breaking into my radio computer, I see.
Oh, okay. All right. She glares at you as she holds down the off button for several seconds. The machine reboots.
Yes, you are breaking in, but not into her radio computer.
Yeah.
You're a master circuit bender.
Yeah, it's mine now.
I do apologize for the intrusion, madame. We are with the RCM, you see.
Okay. I can assure you I'm an expert circuit bender. I'm not breaking into your computer. I'm using it to access coalition military data links. We're here on a side case representing certain music venue organizers. We're not just breaking in. I'm pursuing a mysterious lead searching for my lost identity. I like that.
You won't find any answers from here.
What? You're not even itching your ear. It's itching the bottom of the desk trying to scratch your ear. Why is your ear so itchy, Zenny? What's going on? Why is your ear so itchy? Why is it itchy, baby girl? You good? She's getting kind of old. She's like 6 years. I should take you to get a checkup. All right.
It's just me and my computer, and it has been this way for weeks. Now, please give me some room. I need 2 seconds to see that you haven't destroyed anything.
I didn't do shit. All I did was talk to somebody on the phone and then print something out. So, like, we're good.
Talk to her after she has rebooted the machine.
Mine some Bitcoin. Okay, so while she's doing that, I'm gonna take a look at the big hole in the wall.
In white, silver, and apricot
Oh, it's a
fields,
window.
The young
Why are her
mother of
lungs
humanism
highlighted?
stands above you. A crack runs across her body. She is impossibly tall, oval-faced and sad. A dark and radiant majesty. This is her innocence, Dolores Day.
Oh.
Cradled in her arms are a pair of glowing lungs.
Cool.
Clearly visible from underneath her flowing dress. You should kneel.
Well, the game says kneel.
Your knees touch the floor. The floorboards are hard and cold. There you kneel among the snowdrifts, diffuse light falling on your hands from beyond the
No, he's
glass.
actually kneeling. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. Close your eyes first.
The world is silent.
Cool.
But for the creaks and cracks of the massive wooden structure behind you, it covers you from the wind outside. The ocean feels distant, its ebb and flow blocked off by the centuries-old pinewood sarcophagus around you.
Open your eyes. Anything
The
change?
woman
Anything
looks down
change?
at you kneeling.
No, nothing
She towers
changed.
among
Okay.
her followers.
At least I don't think so.
Laymen, courtiers. There is a sad smile on her lips and a glint in her green-blue eye of what? Compassion? Remorse?
Didn't they kill her?
She acknowledges
remember
the
she was
passing
murdered.
of someone who is still alive.
Yeah, Kim's just hanging out. He's my emotional support friend. He's my my emotional support lieutenant.
You.
Compassion, it's remorse, it's mourning. It's mourning.
As that terrible word passes through your mind, the lieutenant draws an X-shaped cross from shoulder to shoulder.
So she's like venerated like a saint. Do the same as you get
Your
up.
fingertips touch your chest 4 times. Then you rise from your knees into the apricot-colored light of the window. Above you, the woman still smiles her distant smile, sundered by the crack in the glass.
So how did I know this was the mother of humanism? Imagine I failed that. Imagine I failed that. 97%.
Campus. This is her innocence, Dolores Day. The innocence of humanism, internationalism, and the welfare state. Perhaps the most famous human being ever to have lived.
Okay, so Dolores Day is basically Jesus. She is essentially the Jesus of this universe.
No amount of Commodore Red can wipe her sad smile from your brain thing. It has survived the deluge and haunts you still, and will haunt you forever, as it haunts all men.
Why? Huh. But what is... I don't know. Okay, I do remember, I think, what an innocence was. Was there something terrifying about her?
Terrifying is a term too emotionally charged for your semantic memory, or what remains of it. But although she's often considered to be the greatest human being to ever live,
okay, yeah,
was
she's
something
Jesus.
Ominous about Dolores Day, constantly surrounded by her Therias. She was the most socially secluded and least self-aware of all the innocences. Some modern thinkers would consider her a war criminal for the campaigns she waged against the Mesk state.
Oh, shit.
And then there were the resettlement programs.
Oh, shit. I wasn't expecting...
The Mesk state tried to detach itself from innocentic rule. Parts of the world were experiencing whiplash from accelerating into secularism. Her mandatory education programs and mass resettlement of upstream Marguerite were problematic as well. Dissenters were suppressed by a military force she called the Army of Humanity, suggesting those who fight against it are not part of humanity. She adored chess, yes, but also military war games. Dolores Day often holds a tiny tin soldier between her index finger and thumb. In icons such as this, she was also blonde, the blondest woman you have ever seen, with green eyes the color of the Pacentic, mare interregnum.
I was wondering what the significance of those little toy soldiers in the pawn shop were. We're gonna have to take another look at those.
Little is known of her Marchese husband. It's as if he vanished from history after completing his role, which was to introduce Dolores Day to court. In conclusion, yes, there is something lonely, paranoid, and even terrifying that people seldom mention, but feel when they think of her.
No, it wasn't Dolores, it was Dora. The thing is like, I thought that it was alluding to the woman that had left him being Dolores. But from what I understand from talking to some other NPCs, Dolores lived a long time ago and was killed. So she's very dead, and has been very dead for a very long time. Which is why she's kind of venerated here as like a saint. She was basically Jesus. So I don't... Oh, that's neat. It was like a... I didn't realize that. I noticed a little thingy sticking out from the... Whatever. I got distracted. I don't think that was her on the phone. And I feel kind of dumb thinking that Dolores was the woman that left him. Because I knew there was significance to it. I thought that was what the significance was. But it seems like it's more because she's like Jesus.
This subtle terror is part of her iconography.
Hey, new skill point.
Lieutenant Freighter, you've stood there for over 5 minutes.
Oh shit, have I? The lieutenant's calm voice echoes in the cold air of the church.
What are you thinking of, if I may ask?
Glowing lungs. That's fucked up. Why did we tolerate this bourgeois woman that long before we shot her? Nothing. She's just looking around. She's beautiful. She's not human. War criminal. She's somehow connected to the case.
She's been dead for
300 years. Okay, so she has been very dead.
I'm certain she isn't connected to the
It
case.
might be some weird time shenanigans with the Pale. I hadn't thought about that. That is confirmation that she is very much dead for a very long time. He takes his glasses off to clean them.
None of this is, in fact. This church, the coast. This isn't a good place to get lost in.
No, Kim. This is definitely connected. This is definitely connected.
Whoa,
yes!
Shards falls
Fuck yeah.
to place in front of you. A ghostly reconstruction of the stained glass window. Before it was shattered, there was an older woman beneath the younger one. And a text. A light motif below them both.
Isn't that musical? I don't know. Who shattered this mosaic? Probably some dork. Who knows? Thank you, visual calculus.
Carriage, a gunshot, someone falling into it, or maybe just hooligans looking for something to break.
Could be any of them. Who is this older woman? This queen-looking motherfucker.
On her throne says, Irene the Navigator.
Oh.
She is depicted as an older woman wearing thick-rimmed eyeglasses, holding a golden rights apfel in one hand and a scepter in the other. This is the queen her innocence day advised. Above, she herself is whole.
Interesting. Okay, so she's kind of like a...
Small figures of wise men, common men. Worshippers walk up the stairs to stand at her feet. Secret servicemen, Theriers, stand in a row guarding her. It must have taken years to produce this work in all its dizzying detail.
And gets broken down in one movement. Apple of the Empire.
Below both women,
apples.
in luminous black letters. Après la vie, mort. Après la mort, la vie de nouveau. And then along the left side, après le monde, la gré. Après le gré, le monde de nouveau. After life, death. After death.
That's the password. After life, death.
World, the Pale.
Hey, why is the password on your computer Afterlife Death?
Again. This is the great leitmotif of
Pale,
humanism.
after the Pale, the world again.
Of the discovery of this Isola, the Insulindian on human thinking. A tremendous sea change akin to finding life after death. Could these words be the password that unlocks the filament memory?
Oh, well, damn. I already got the password, so Lieutenant used to say afterlife, death after.
Life again. After the world, the Pale. After the Pale, the world again. This exaltation is common in Dolorian sacralism. In the early years, it was even incorporated as the RCM slogan.
Oh, interesting.
No more, however.
Why not?
It was deemed subservient to use a strongly moral intern-related motto. We are already suspected of bootlicking.
Well, we are cops.
The sentence was also seen as too feminine.
That's lame.
It was a macho thing.
That's fucking lame. This is a cool-ass motto. What's the RCM motto now?
Union, prudence,
Ugh.
and force.
Lame. Boo! Lame! Boring! Bring back the old motto! Fucking squares. I like the other one better.
So do I.
Cool. Glad we're in agreement, Kim. Damn, I was kind of hoping for more out of that. Alright, this is Dolores Day.
The village was right. This must be the Dolorian Church of Humanity in Martinaise.
Yep.
Or the small Pinewood Church in some records.
You knew of the place?
It's a minor landmark. Not easy to find. Most maps misplace it. It was built not long after Revachol's founding, 300 or so years ago, by first-generation settlers.
On the coast of an uninhabited archipelago where only animals had roamed before, in the wild reeds.
What else do you know?
There used to be 7 stave churches on the coast. Les Setsa, they call them. The 7 Sisters. Only one remains. The rest were burnt in the revolution or used for building materials.
Neat. Secularism and communism equal moral intern. I don't think the moral intern is the same. No, I don't think moral intern is equivalent to communism because there's the communist like thing. I got 4 fascist points. What the fuck? When did that happen? And then there's the moralist section. So I don't think they're supposed to be equivalent. Ooh, salty Egghead puzzle. Fuck? Okay. Interesting.
We should be respectful here, although the building appears to be deserted. I do not believe we'll find anything connected to the lynching here. Something else, perhaps?
Yeah, no, what you're saying there is correct, but I don't think the moral intern is supposed to be a stand-in for that because communism is its own thing in the game already.
Respectful? Is the lieutenant a follower of DeLoreanism?
He might be.
There it is again.
Oh.
A small pang of guilt. It's time to ask him what happened here.
Oh shit, did I do that? Did I break it? Oh fuck. Shit, do you know why it was abandoned?
I have a theory, yes. There was a police raid a while back.
Was I involved in that police raid?
The old woman in the village was being tactful with us when she didn't mention it. She has more respect for the RCM than many around here.
Oh no.
Well, your station was involved, I hear.
Oh no.
How come?
There's where that guilt is coming from.
Is this confidential information?
You're not sure?
3 precincts were involved in the raid, and people say precinct 41
People
was
say.
one of them.
People say. What's going on? Oh, hey, welcome back, David. You're just here to check in while you have a small amount of time. So we were exploring the church. I just talked to the crab man, got the password for the computer. The computer person's here, and now we're looking at the mural or the stained glass window of Dolores Day, and finding out that seems like I may have been involved in breaking this. Also, Kim trusts me now. I got the achievement for Kim trusting me. I guess I could have been here.
I'm sorry, I'm not saying you were. It was a clandestine operation. I don't know anything about it.
Okay, but
why
considering
it was conducted or who participated. I try not to pry into extra-district matters.
Considering that, like, I'm like a pretty high rank and would have been captain if I didn't turn it down, there's a good chance Harry was here. Okay, if I was here, I should find out what I was doing.
Good luck. You will not get information on a confidential operation from your station secretary just by calling.
Of course.
If you really don't remember, it might be better to keep this one forgotten.
No, I need to remember.
It happened a while ago. It's an important to our business in
I
Martinaise
can ask him
now.
directly. Hey, Kim, are you a follower of
Yes,
DeLoreanism?
Body and rule are synonymous with humanism. The laws we enforce are DeLorean in origin.
That's exactly what I was going to do. You know that skill Shivers tends to like the church a bit once some of the quests regarding said church is done. Aww. Man, I don't have any points in Shivers. I'll put a point in Shivers. There we go. Shivers 3. I can't wait. I can't. So I set up my build. I just did the base game intellect build. Like the one that it gives you for like a first playthrough. Cause I was like, oh, it'll be smart to do this because I'll like learn a lot more about the world and everything. But now that I'm playing through this, I'm like, oh my God, I absolutely have to do like 3 more playthroughs of the game at least, one with full psyche, one with full physique, and one with full motorics, just to see how the game changes. Think about getting a tattoo of Shivers. Honestly, that'd be pretty rad. I've got a tattoo of the Helldivers 2 fucking, what's it, the rail cannon input, and I've got a Quen tattoo up here from The Witcher, and I want more, but tattoos are expensive, and I don't have money. Okay.
The woman looks by in silence, smiling enigmatically.
No, I didn't think you were spiritual.
It's not spiritual, it's constitutional.
Yeah, that's fair.
The DeLorean system does not demand faith, only accordance.
Turn away. Yeah, Helldivers 2, easily my game of the year for 2024. Such a good game. So much fun with it. Still play it regularly, with or without friends. I love it a lot. I've streamed it a few times. Okay, novelty dice maker. Oh shit, there's a thing with the novelty dice maker. Okay, can I talk to Computer Woman now? She said she didn't want to talk to me until she got it rebooted. I feel like it's been long enough.
What is it?
Okay. Gently illuminated by the... Hey, I didn't break anything, did I?
No, you just printed out my personal
Yes.
log and wasted some paper.
It does not look like a big loss to her. The human portraits in the game remind you of Oscar Kokoschka's expressionist art style. Ooh. I'm gonna copy that real quick. Copy. Web browser. Paste. Let's take a look at some of that shit. Yeah, Nani, I see exactly what you mean. I see exactly what you're talking about. Yep. I can play a bit against bots, though. You're not good at it. Dude, she kind of looks like Visual Calculus. Huh. Huh. I can see that. I can see that. You can play bots whether you're not good at it. Yeah. I went through like a weird thing. Like when the game first came out, and for the longest time, I much preferred fighting against bots. I just thought they were more fun, and I got overwhelmed really easily by the bugs on the Terminate front. And then when they changed things, when they did like the whole buff divers thing, because they made changes to like how hit points and ragdolling worked, I found bots incredibly frustrating to play against because you would die in 1 to 2 hits from anything, and near misses from big lasers would knock you prone, and then you just get wasted, and it drove me up the fucking wall. So I became mostly a bug diver, and then I got good enough that I was playing just constantly super hell dive bugs. And now the Illuminate dropped, and the Illuminate are fun as fuck to play against. And now I just bounce between the three, just do whichever for like major orders and stuff. But I've been playing other stuff lately, like replaying Cyberpunk, so I haven't been playing Helldivers as much as I used to. But I got to get back into it because, God, it's fun. Yeah, the emotions, portraits of the stats are different style. Yeah, they they are a different style, but I see where you're coming from with the with the similarity. Oh, that's great. That's how the Illuminate are for me. You're low level. Yeah. No, the Illuminate, I'm like level 104. I've been playing since March of last year. Just like pretty consistently. The Illuminate I find to be consistently the easiest. Especially if you take the right boosters. Like I always take localization confusion, which makes the enemies spawn less things, so you get less harvesters and shit. But I can clear a super Helldive Illuminate no problem. And it's really, really fun getting like fucking 400 to 500 kills, no problem at all. It's just about practice and knowing your stratagems, really. A couple of my friends still struggle a lot, but it's just Helldivers 2 is one of the few times where a multiplayer shooter game has gripped me enough to where I actually took the time to get good. So I actually got good at it, and now it's pretty easy for the most part if I try. Hey, are you the lead programmer of We're All Untethered? Yes. By any chance?
Oh. No, not anymore.
So she was the lead programmer of that radio computer game.
She doesn't seem surprised to be recognized. Rather sad. Something passes over her face before she straightens her back.
Okay, but what are you doing here?
I am Soona Luukkanen-Kilde, the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident and RSA radios. I have over 16 years of programming experience, and I'm proficient in both Vox and Orbis languages.
Cool. You should learn Java.
If you're not here to hire me, I don't really know how I can help you.
Did she say over 16 years of experience? She must have started programming when she was still a teenager.
Was she? She doesn't look that young.
That still doesn't answer what she's doing in an abandoned...
Hey, have you seen the Crab Man? But you know he's around. He's seen you. And... Oh, shit. Clicked the wrong one. He must have seen you. The Crab Man... It's probably not a big deal.
You're right. I'm not.
Her voice trails off if she bends over to tinker with the machine's printer. Why are there so many machines in this place?
I brought them here. These are my machines. Please don't touch anything.
Okay. Why do you need an antenna?
I use the AR-1 as my RAIM Prefect's processing unit.
I don't understand.
RAIM Prefect
lines in the back of her portrait
computer.
Remind you of the lines that come out of VC's forehead. You're talking about VC's forehead looks like your computer. You got a point. You got a point. You've got a point. That's Yep, it does. It does look like a terminal. And it makes sense because it's like a simulated physical reconstruction of a crime scene or anything. So that's pretty cool.
Yes. You really don't know anything about radio computers, do you?
I don't know anything about anything.
All right. Well,
I don't know shit from fuck.
Computers perform operations up on air. So in order to gain more processing power, you need to invest in a good antenna.
So it's like buying a better CPU. And the AR-1's a good antenna?
It is. So far, I've been quite satisfied with it. Huh. Martinaise is an unstable region with bad coverage, and the operation has been surprisingly stable.
Yeah. You could open up could I open up the stats for a second again? Yes, I can. Stats are open. Open the curtains and everything's blue. Yeah, there is a nice little connection there. I like that a lot. Honestly, because like this also has Like, this has got the little square thing with the dot in it, looking like a computer. Conceptualization has that square there too. I don't see it here on drama, nor on rhetoric, nor on encyclopedia, nor in logic. But the fact that it's in both of these is interesting. There we go. Okay, thanks. Oh, that's all you needed? I thought you had something to say. Okay. That's very neat. Maybe connection to the Pale? Maybe. I still don't know shit about the Pale.
One on the market.
I want to know. The
So
Pale is so intriguing to me. I want to know where that goes.
Fraser 1000 is a foolproof line for civilians.
Okay, Suna, I don't actually give a shit about this antenna.
Research before you decide to buy any.
I'm not buying an antenna.
Ask around, compare the prices. There are many milieus dedicated to that sort of thing.
I want to know if you've discovered anything about this Pillar of Silence. Okay. Oh, interesting. What about the bowls of water?
They are connected to my rain prefect. Whatever you do, just please don't move them, okay?
Okay.
Thanks.
Short and terse. There you have it. Whatever she's using them for, they're hers.
Alright. You're looking in the circle on Kim's portrait and the circle on the Inland Empire circle. Oh, interesting. Huh. Yeah, the Holy Halo. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. It is kind of like a halo in old, God damn it, what era was that in art? I took an art history class in 9th grade, but that was back when I was a little shithead and I didn't take it seriously, so I didn't actually commit anything to memory. Fuck. Yeah, I don't remember what era. There was multiple eras that they were doing the halos and stuff. Some of them, they have a connection to servers like the bright. Maybe. There's also those lines again. I don't know. I'm not smart enough to make those connections. I'm sure somebody has like actually figured out those connections and everything. All right. So what are you doing with your radio computer?
Working.
Clearly, on what?
Almost alien with his pulsing.
I'm working. Working hard or hardly working, eh? Working on what?
Could you just shh for a moment? Or get to the point? I really need to focus on something.
I want to know about the silence pillar. Okay. What are you doing in an abandoned church?
You really like those questions, don't you?
Yes, I do. I'm a police officer. It's my job to ask questions.
Scientific research here. You can't throw me out.
I'm not saying I'm going to. I just want to know what you're doing. I'm so curious. Please, fucking tell me.
2 mm hole in the world.
The what now?
Wait, what?
The fucking what? 2 mm hole in the world?
A disruption in the radio waves.
Yeah.
That's what her personal log said. The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything.
What does that mean?
Exactly. What does it mean? Up to now, it has been impossible to say what it is because it's impossible to measure nothing.
But you can measure the absence of something.
What do you think it is? What qualities does nothing have? How do you measure something that does not exist?
She's suddenly absorbed in the conversation, waiting for your answer. Oh, hey, David. This guy with the facial hair in the corner. You mean me? You mean me? Hey, David, welcome to the stream. It's been a second. Welcome back. Oh my God, there's so much happening. There's a 2 mm hole in the world? I don't know what's going on.
You measure it by the world around.
Yeah, exactly. You measure the absence of something. Okay. Does this mean does this mean we're now living in a world that has holes in it? Could that explain the Pale? Okay. You measure it by collecting data on its surroundings, on that which exists. Yeah, that's what logic just said, and that's what I could say, but I can't even understand how we're talking about something that doesn't exist. Sorry, life's been weird. Yeah, I honestly, I feel that. What'd you miss? Honestly, we've been doing just a lot of like talking to people, which of course is the game. So shit. Were you here for the last Disco Elysium stream? The one in December? I don't remember. But we did a lot of stuff. We found out, you were here when we found out the stuff about Clausia. We haven't like gotten any further on the murder or anything. I went up to explore the area. We're in the church right now. We found like a pillar of silence that's just like you step in the middle and there's like silence all around. There's a bunch of shit going on. We learned that Kim trusts us now. I got the achievement for Kim trusting me. there's a crab man up here that's exhibiting a lot of the same stuff that we're dealing with, like amnesia and whatever. And he's also exhibiting some weird like time dilation shit, like the Pale Driver was. So I think he was exposed to Pale. Is the hole in the world here? Is that what the Pillar of Silence is? I don't know. Okay. You measure it by collecting data on its surrounding. There's so much going on. My mind is being blown constantly.
I've tried using hydro transducers to record the silence, to find out where it begins.
Okay.
Hydro transducers. So that's what those water basins are. Devices for recording sound through water.
Those are basically contact
honestly,
microphones.
It's not progressing very well.
I wonder if I can get. Wouldn't we be facing time dilation stuff? Time does move real quickly. I think so. Like we should be. And he's. I wonder if maybe it manifests different ways. I don't know. But we still don't know why Harry lost his memory. I'm still assuming it's like he just fucked his head so hard with alcohol and drugs. But now I'm wondering if he had a strong encounter with Pale, because he instinctively knows what the Pale feels and sounds like. Now, the game did explain that away as being like, oh, everyone knows what the Pale sounds like from the recordings, but it was such an instinctual like grab onto, oh shit, this is what the Pale sounds like, that I don't think it's that. It has to be. The Pale has to be affected to it at all. Okay, is the hole connected to the data lost in your journal?
Yes, that's what led me here.
Okay.
But I suspect it might be something a bit more complicated than that.
All right, so she said that she was looking for it, but do you have any idea where this hole might be located?
Somewhere underneath those roof beams, I assume.
So it's here in the church.
Only a faint crisscross of rafters can be made out from the dark. Most of the tower disappearing into the shade.
Hold on. The crab guy person thing, he said he was gonna go back up to the rafters to imbibe. That motherfucker is getting high on Pale. Or a hole, I don't know if it's the same thing. He's getting high on the hole in reality. Or maybe it's the Pale talking to me, getting me off the trail. Oh my god. What if the voices are just the Pale? What if all of these are just the Pale? Fuck!
There's this place at the back of the church. A place where all audible vibrations seem to decease.
Yeah, I found that. It was really scary.
The swallow. And the higher you go, the less you record.
The Pillar of Silence? Are you sure it's not just an architectural quirk?
Maybe. But it's
I don't think so.
Close to the physical coordinates of the data loss that led me to this place.
And this is where the Crabman lives. I don't think the Crabman might be somehow responsible here. I don't think he's responsible. I think he's just here because of it too. Okay. You said that the research isn't going well. Why not?
It's just trial and error. Trying to locate the swallow, the exact point in space.
I mean, you take the circle of silence. It's a 3-meter diameter circle, I think it said, and then you just go up until you find it, or down, I guess. Down would be a big problem, but I imagine you go up because she said it's between the rafters or whatever. So you just go up. You just go straight up from there. It's not hard. Come on, come on.
You know what? It would be really helpful if you could just stop talking and let me
I don't have a
work.
what. I don't have a what. I don't have a what. I can help you. I want to know. God damn it. Okay. I guess that's all I get. That's all I wanted to know about the scary 2-millimeter hole in the world. For now.
Great. Thanks.
Okay. Hey, about that 2-millimeter.
Great.
Okay. How do you feel about hypnotic dance music? Oh, right. The whole reason we came in here in the first place is because there were some ravers or whatever that wanted to set up a club in here for like a sort of EDM thing, but turns out they actually want to make a drug lab so they can make money so they can then make the club thing.
She hasn't even heard it.
Yeah, have you ever listened to it? Like actually listened to it?
Yeah. Like all the time.
Okay, that's a good point.
My neighbors don't really ease up with their partying. Do they?
That is true. She would have heard it a lot from. But yeah, but that's not real EDM.
Maybe I'd have to be on drugs to get it, but to a sober mind, it just sounds like uninspired rug whipping. No idea what it has to do with either dancing or music.
Uninspired rug whipping. Love that. Okay, right. How do you feel about a club for hypnotic dance music?
This is about those speed freaks in the tent, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, it is.
I've got some news for you. It's not a nightclub they want to build here.
Yeah, no, I know they want to build a fucking thing. Yeah, okay, like, I already figured it out, Suna. You know, super late to the party of the damn Electro video. Yeah, dude, fucking most viewed video on the channel now. I think it's like the count's slowing down significantly, right? As it does. But I think it will hit 80K before it officially stops getting impressions. Because it's at 79.4 now. I think, it'll take a couple more days because it's down to about 500-ish views a day. So I guess maybe another day or so. And yeah, it'll hit that 80K mark, which is cool, which is really cool. I'm glad because I am pretty happy with that video. I'm very excited for the next one too. Should have another video out in a couple days with luck. I'm almost done with the script and then I can record tomorrow. All right, what do they want to build then?
Why don't you?
Yeah, no, they're planning on building a drug lab.
That's exactly what they're up to.
Yep.
Wonderful.
Lieutenant whispers, admiring the embellished pillars and the spectacular architecture in the church.
Now this house of worship is also going to be a drug lab. Always something fascinating happening in tents.
You know what? I don't want them to build a club in here. I was originally cool with it, but now I don't want to. Now I don't want to let them do that. I'm gonna arrest them. Fuck them. Mind-altering substances are say nothing.
So that's settled. Great. No nightclubs in the church then.
Agreed. Okay. So, with those big bombshells, David, I know you just got here, but I am out of time. I have to keep the stream short today because we're still doing construction and shit. We're doing like all the power, running the power and stuff today. So, with that fucking bombshell of 2mm hole in the world, that's where I'm gonna have to leave you guys, unfortunately. We'll be back tomorrow for sure, 2 p.m. Central. We're gonna play more of this. I was originally gonna do Inscription tomorrow, but oh my god, I want to keep going. I want to get into this as much as I can. I want to finish this fucking game. I want to see where the story goes. So we're gonna be back with this tomorrow. Yeah, I feel like that's a good spot to end. Big bombshell. Holy shit, what a fucking revelation. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Very excited to continue with this tomorrow. Until then, have a great night, take care of yourselves, and I will see you